some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksmen hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksmen road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the Crown Coliseum. Drew Blevins alongside you, as tonight we have one of the most exciting things in all of hockey. A win or go home Game 3 of the opening round of these 2022 SPHL playoffs. The Fayetteville Marksmen opened the series with a win on the road at the TaxSlayer Center back on Wednesday, and Quad City fought through an entire 60 minutes last night for their playoff lives. It was Shane Bennett playing the role of hero, scoring on a Derek Louis-Jean feed into the middle, beating Brent Moran early in the third period, and Quad City would not look back, with Logan Nelson scoring the icing on the cake goal into the empty net with 29 seconds to go. That sets us up for a win or go home Game 3 here inside the Crown Coliseum in Fayetteville tonight. This is the second straight playoff series that the Fayetteville Marksmen have had go to 3 games. They lost against the Birmingham Bulls in the challenge round of the 2019 President's Cup Final, looking to rectify the situation here this evening, find their winning ways, and move to the semifinals for the first time in team history. Prior to tonight's contest, we caught up with the head coach of the Fayetteville Marksmen, Corey Melkert. You'll hear his comments right after this.
Freddy's, how are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads.
Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads.
Sometimes the guy needs a Freddy's Original Double, Chicago Dog, and a Turtle Sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If it's gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksmen hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksmen road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions. We welcome you back to Marksmen Pregame. Drew Blevins alongside the head coach of the Fayetteville Marksmen, Corey Melkert. Coach, you dropped Game 2, still have an opportunity to clinch the series. What was your assessment of the way your group played last night?
No good.
Was there any positive that you're able to take away from that contest at all and able to build going into Game 3? Or is it kind of putting that game out of your mind completely and going back to build off the momentum you had in Game 1?
Flush it down the toilet.
The power play has been something you and I have talked about throughout the entirety of the season. In the regular season, percentage-wise, you finished 5th in the league. There have been times where this power play has been really good. This series, unfortunately, hasn't been one of them. You're 1 for 10 on the man advantage. How much of a point of emphasis is that going into tonight's game?
Large.
Quad City's a team that has brought the physicality. Derek Louis-Jean has not been afraid to throw the body. How is your group bracing for that? You've obviously played 3 games in 3 days. You get the bonus day to travel coming from Quad City, but it's another one of those bring your own guts hockey games. What's that message been like to your group?
Yeah, I mean, that kid's been owning our first line, so hopefully we can figure it out.
Brian Moore and Taylor McCloy were back into the lineup last night. Is that a group that you're looking to go with again this evening, or are there going to be changes you're going to make for this pivotal Game 3?
Yeah, there'll be a couple changes. Mangone will draw back in. Obviously, I think we need his energy, and to be honest, I don't think I should have brought him out of the lineup yesterday. I think that's my fault, to be completely honest. And going off that, I don't really think I coached a good game yesterday either. So some of the fault, well, all the fault has to fall on me. But he'll draw back in, and FX Gerard will draw back in. We're gonna go with the guys that got us here. Obviously, I think it's important to go with the group that has put everything into this year, and obviously we've been able to accomplish a lot. In terms of winning games and gutting out efforts and facing adversity. So I'm going to go with the group that got us here. So hopefully we can figure it out.
You talk about going with the group that got you here, but going back to Game 1 and back into the regular season, what do you think were the key points of the strategy that got you to this point, and how do you figure out how to find those key holes again in this Game 3, a win-or-go-home situation?
You just got to want it.
Coach, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck here in Game 3.
Thanks, Drew.
He's the head coach of the Fayetteville Marksmen, Corey Melkert. We'll be right back with more Marksmen pregame right after this.
Baby, we have spiders on every corner outside our house.
Okay, I'll call someone to take care of it.
Baby, we have fire ants all over the yard.
Alrighty, I'll call someone else to take care of that.
Baby, these mosquitoes, you have got to go.
Here we go again.
One call to St. Peter Pest Control provides all these services. Total pest protection for one low monthly payment. At St. Peter Pest Control, we send all your bugs to see St. Peter.
Marky?
Carolina's Dentists offers the best in oral care and technology.
Hope you're brushing twice a day like we discussed. And don't forget to make that 6-month appointment, okay? We'd like to keep those pretty white teeth looking good for you.
Come experience positively different dentistry at Carolina's Dentist, the official dentist of the Fayetteville Marksmen.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce, because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksman season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksman Hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksman road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions. Welcome back to Fayetteville, North Carolina. Drew Blevins alongside you during Marksman pregame as the Fayetteville Marksmen prepare for a deciding Game 3. Let's go ahead and have a look at the way the Marksmen are going to line up this evening, and I think this is going to be particularly telling about what Corey Melkert thought of his group's effort. He had 2 roster spots to work with that you could flex in and out, and he used them both. Nick Mangone is coming back into the lineup. This will be his first game in Fayetteville since being signed to the playoff roster. And FX Sherrard is also going back into the lineup. This was particularly interesting to me. Melkert has reunited FX Sherrard with Matt McNair and Drake Glover on that third line. That's a group that throughout the course of the season always seems to find a way to come back to playing together. No surprise that they'll be keying into the lineup here in the most important game of the calendar year to this point. For the Quad City Storm, no changes. We do expect Bailey Birkin to get the start in net once again. And Birkin has been a problem all series long. This has been a goaltender's duel since the outset of the series. I thought both netminders played really well last night. This time it was Brent Moran who blinked first, allowing the goal to Shane Bennett early in the third period. And Quad City never looked back. That was the first time the Storm had led all series long. And they're going to look for a little bit of a better jump to this hockey game. I expect both of these teams to put on a fantastic and thrilling finish to this series, same as they have done in the games prior to this one. Another thing to keep an eye on, Quad City has scored a power play goal in 4 of their 5 matchups versus the Marksmen this entire calendar year. They're going to need that power play again tonight, but they're also going to look for some contributions 5-on-5. We'll be right back after this break to give you our keys to victory. This is Marksmen Hockey.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads,
Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
frisee salads.
Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's Original Double, Chicago Dog, and a Turtle Sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If you're gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. Because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksmen season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksmen Hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksmen road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions.
Look at our yard. So many anthills everywhere. Did you know that a single ant can live to be 29 years old?
Really? Well, what about a married one?
Seriously?
But really, we need to fix the yard.
St. Peter Pest Control handles all your mosquitoes, ants, spiders, cockroaches, and even rodents. St. Peter Pest Control provides full home pest protection and consistent treatment of ants and mosquitoes in your yard, too. At St. Peter Pest Control, we send all your bugs to see St. Peter.
At Carolina's Dentist and Spring Lake Oral Surgery, we believe in creating a positively different experience.
We are proud to serve Eastern North Carolina, including Fayetteville, Spring Lake, and Rateford. We use the best in dental technique and technology to make Carolina's Dentist your one-stop shop for quality dental care and oral care.
Book your appointment today to come experience the Carolina's Dentist difference.
For the final time this playoff series and for the final time on this Saturday night, we welcome you back to the broadcast booth here on the Marksmen Radio Network and Hockey TV. Drew Blevins alongside you as we turn our attention to tonight's keys to victory. We'll start things off with the Quad City Storm. I think they've been the team both statistically and from a momentum perspective to win battles on special teams. Where they have lacked at times is their 5-on-5 contributions, and that's a key for them tonight. Most of the hockey game is going to be played 5-on-5, as you well know. They've got to be a team that steps up their play when things are at even strength and not rely on their special teams to get the job done here this evening. The only thing for the Storm that they've got to worry about tonight is getting tired. This is a long trip out here to play back-to-back days in a short time span. The engine cannot give out at this point in the series, not at the pivotal Game 3, but you also cannot just be looking to ride momentum and adrenaline all the way through this hockey game. You've got to maintain good decision-making, and you've got to maintain a level of stamina through this one. For the Fayetteville Marksmen, it's one key and one key only. This will be no surprise if you follow the entirety of this series. It's all about the power play for the Marksmen. They have to tighten things up on special teams. They've got to be the group that goes positive in special teams tonight. They're going to get power play opportunities. It's a Quad City Storm that plays an aggressive brand of hockey. They have to execute on the man advantage here tonight. Folks, Game 3, win or go home. Puck drop between Quad City and Fayetteville is next.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads.
Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads.
Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's Original Double, Chicago Dog, and a Turtle Sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If it's gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce, because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksmen season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
A hearty hello and good evening to you. Welcome to Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'm Drew Blevins alongside you for this pivotal Game 3 between the Fayetteville Marksmen and the Quad City Storm. This is not a 7-game series like in the NHL. No. These are much more dire circumstances. Quite literally, the life of the season hangs in the balance for these two teams as the Quad City Storm are in the Crown Coliseum to take on the Fayetteville Marksmen. It has been an evenly matched series all the way through. No surprise knowing just how strong these two teams have been all year long, and now it comes to a Game 3 head. Fayetteville will be in their home black uniforms with black numericals, black breezers, and black socks. Meanwhile, the Quad City Storm in their road white uniforms, black breezers, and white socks. Bailey Birkin gets the nod in net for the Storm. Brent Moran in the goal crease for the Fayetteville Marksmen. These two goaltenders have played every minute of this series against each other. Derek Calise and Jason Lorty are our referees, with Ben Everett and Stone Sheehan on the lines. It's elimination playoff hockey here from the Sand Hills of North Carolina. The puck is dropped, and away we go with game number 3 from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Derek Louis-Jean sends it to the near side boards for Ben Dupereau. He backhands it down the near boards as he's punished by Oliveri, and now we're going to get a whistle as Quad City is offside. Let's talk about tonight's starting goaltenders. Both of them have a win in the series. Brent Moran with a .946 save percentage and a .201 goals against average, getting the nod for the Fayetteville Marksmen. Meanwhile, Bailey Birkin with a .929 save percentage and a .202 goals against average in the playoffs gets the start for Quad City. Both of these guys were double-digit regular season game winners. Birkin with 11 spent the majority of his season in the ECHL. Brent Moran quite literally pulled off of his couch and won 16 games for the Fayetteville Marksmen in the regular season. He and Jason Pulaski netted the best save percentage of any active duo in the SPHL. Here come the Marksmen breaking it out 2-on-2 as Franti will push to the far side wing. Biesinger drives, an off-angle shot off the leg pads of Bailey Birkin and back behind the net. Biesinger run into as Quad City will break it out. Taylor Price, the Storm captain, feeds the far boards. Dupereau winds and fires a slap shot that's off frame. The Marksmen have the rebound as Franti looks to skate it up ice. Lost the puck, but a good stick by Joe Sova, veteran defenseman. Marksmen just try to dump this in as Tanner Fraze will send it back behind of Bailey Birkin's net. He sets it up on a tee. It's brought up ice quickly by David Branchik. The Czech defenseman will dump it in as the Marksmen are the first team back to chase. They'll start the breakout in the near side corner. Miles Harvey looking up ice, fires a headman pass. He was trying to find Brian Moore, who had cut all the way up ice, but Quad City intercepts and will dump it right back in. Moore struggled last night, took 2 penalties, and did not register a point. It's rare that he's frustrated. I expect him to have a big game here, automatically throwing himself into this one with a hit on David Branchik. Up the near side boards, it'll be taken by Logan Nelson. He'll dump it to the near corner, but the Marksman will be there first in the form of Zach Hoffman, who tried to start his team up with a little bit of energy last night in a fight that set up a power play for the Marksmen, their worst of the evening. They did get a power play marker in the middle of the second period, but that was about it for the man advantage for the Marksmen. They did not register a ton of shots and struggled to move the puck. Down the far side wing is Carter Shinkarik. He steps to the middle but lost the puck, and the Marksmen will have it on the near side boards. A long look up ice here for Miles Harvey, it's Brian Moore. He crosses the blue line with it, getting to the near side corner as he'll be accosted in the near corner. All the way to the far side boards, this is Shane Bennett, who had the game winner last night. Bennett struggling to break this puck out. He'll look for help from Derek Louis-Jean as the Marksmen go to dig it free, and they do, but right to Quad City. To the near side wing, this is Marcus Ortiz. Tees it up, dumping it in. Moran deflects it up into the protective netting and out of play with 17:36 to go in this first period. And you heard Corey Melkert in his pregame comments. Did not have a lot of nice things to say about his team's effort overall. And unsurprisingly, that was an uninspired game from the Marksmen as a whole. And Melkert made no bones about it. He said it went deeper than just the players. He himself did not think he coached a very good game, lamented the decision he made to pull Nick Mangone out of the lineup. Mangone was part of the starting group here today along with Drake Glover and Matt McNair. And I think he's going to be somebody to keep a sharp eye on in this hockey game, especially as we go down the stretch. This is Ben Dupereau, who lays it back behind the cage. Tommy Seiko's taking it. He curls to the middle, through the goal mouth, nobody home. And the Marksmen are back out to center. Toted ahead and dumped in by Fayetteville as chasing this puck is Tanner Fraze. Quad City will take it in the capable hands of Dylan Fournier, who also scored last night. Dumped in by the Storm, near side corner. A quick glance over the shoulder from Harrison Harper. He's taken from behind by Taylor Price. As a foot race for the puck ensues, McNair unable to get it cleanly. A round of Tristan Terrio. But the Marksmen do have numbers, and Don Oliveri will skate it up ice. Oliveri, a round of Connor Fries. Holding on the far sideboards. Quick wrist shot turned out by the stick of Bailey Birkin. The Marksman will dump it right back in. On the near side post, Birkin steers it around the kick plate. McNair, the first one there for the Marksman, but he's double teamed, and Connor Fries takes it for Quad City. He'll skate up the far sideboards, fumbles with the puck for a moment, throws it up into open space as Quad City will break it into the form of Mike Moran. Down the near side wing, Logan Nelson taken off the puck by Miles Harvey. Harvey has it on a backhand as he'll send it to Tommy Biesinger, and Biesinger will tote it up ice. Tommy Biesinger curls it into the middle. Zach Hoffman will take it and dump it off the far sideboards, but Derek Louis-Jean is there to receive for the Storm. Sweeps to the near side wing for Logan Nelson, who put the icing on the cake with an empty netter. Scored a big goal in Thursday's game as well, as he tied things up late in the third period. The Marksmen fortunate enough to get a goal even later and skate it to a win. Terrio is banged up on the far side wing. That's Shinkarik, whose stick is still on the ice. As Golka drives in, he takes down Brent Moran as he got bowled over. We'll keep going as real estate was in short supply. McCloy, the captain, to the far side wing for Brian Moore. This will be dumped in by the Marksman. Storm retake it, and up the near side wing is Cole Golka. Cuts to the slot, he shoots, handcuffs Moran. He'll poke the rebound back. Seco slaps at it, but will get a whistle as Moran lost his mask on the play. He's frustrated still at the Golka play. And we get a whistle with a conglomeration of individuals in the far side corner. And I tend to agree with Moran there, and he's going to let Jason Lorty hear about it. And that is a rather heated conversation right now. This was the same play that happened in the NHL last night. It was Tom Wilson driving on the inside wing, railroaded Jack Campbell. Wilson was called for it here. And you've got to understand, the rule on goaltender interference is one that is written in a confusing fashion, and regardless of how many years we go on trying to clarify that, it's never going to be just a cut and dry rule. But in the official's judgment, Cole Golka did not have the real estate to avoid contact with Brent Moran, or in his judgment, again, judgment call, Golka did his best to avoid contact, which I simply don't think was the case. Moran was in his goal crease. Nonetheless, we'll keep going as the Marksmen are back to center. Moore feeds McCloy. Looking for a lane as he's matched stick-to-stick by Fournier. Backhands to Best. He shoots, blocked by Taylor Price. The former Marksman making a strong play defensively early in this game. Now Fayetteville steers to the far side corner. Brought up ice by Ben Dupereau. He'll curl to Taylor Price. Price is in one-on-one to the near side boards. He's punished hard by Jarrett Cupp, knocking the puck free to Brian Moore. And he'll backhand to the far side defenseman Andrew Lane. As this puck is lifted high up in the air. And we've got a whistle in the back play, I believe. And that will take us to our first media timeout. It's going to be a penalty against Brian Moore. Quad City will go to the power play when we come back.
Freddy's, how are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads.
Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads.
Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's Original Double, Chicago Dog, and a Turtle Sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If you're gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Well, this is a bitter pill to swallow as Brian Moore was called for a penalty away from the play. And the reason that is so disheartening is because there was contact rather in the play just a moment ago that was let go, as Moore will have a seat for interference. 5:11 into the hockey game, and Quad City goes to the game's first power play. Fournier centers off the stick of Golka. Taken in the far side corners. Quad City looks to set things up as the Marksmen look for a better result on the Freddy's penalty kill. The Storm Scored 2 power play goals on 7 chances in this series. This is Sova to the near wing. Fournier with a one-timer, blocked by Zach Hoffman, fed all the way around the boards, but Sova will hold the line for the Storm. He'll find Logan Nelson at the far side hash marks. Nelson had his stick lifted by Matt McNair, just sends it into open space where Miles Harvey has the puck, sends it up the far side boards, out to center where Sova will collect and reset. Make no mistake either, Quad City has 2 power play units that can do damage. This one has done the most, though. Fournier skating away from the outstretched arms of Harvey. It'll be taken away by the Marksmen and cleared all the way down by Tanner Fraze. 1 minute gone by here in the Freddy's penalty kill. It's David Branchick, peels up ice looking. Feeds it to the far side wing, and here come the Storm. This is Shane Bennett driving, has it at the far hash marks, sends it around the boards. That's someone you do not want to let get loose on this power play. Turned over and punched up ice as Glover prepares for contact, but is able to use his body to drive that puck all the way down to the goal line. David Branchick from his own end. Headmans to Taylor Price. He's got to step back. This will be watched here by Cup. An off-angle shot taken care of by Moran with a far side leg pad, and the Marksmen get it all the way out again. This might be the Fayetteville Marksmen best penalty kill in the series so far. 15 seconds left in it. Bennett trying to get around of Drake Glover. He cannot as Bennett resets to the point for Cody Walsh. Feeds it off the far side corner boards where Derek Louis-Jean is pinching. He's hit hard from behind. Quad City wanted a penalty, will not get one. Louis-Jean to Cody Walsh. He'll sweep across for Bennett as we return to 5-on-5 hockey. Bennett's pass to the slot, steered away by the Marksman as Brian Moore's back out to center. He bumps Cody Walsh and drops him while the Marksmen look to break it out up the far side bench side boards. Tommy Seacos holds the line one time. Cup will spin back and feed the near wing Taylor McCloy. Those two are roommates on the road. McCloy will dump it in from the red line with Cody Walsh the first back for the Storm. Backhands up the far side boards, intercepted by Andrew Lane. He'll dump it right back behind the net. Taken here by the Marksman, his best, plays it behind the cage, intercepted by Cole Golka. He'll find Tommy Seacos on the far wing, given all the way up toward Marcus Ortiz as he's hauled down. And we're going to get a penalty here. Or was that a puck played with a high stick? Jason Lorty had his arm up. And I believe that was a puck illegally played, so we'll go 5-on-5. 12:08 to go in this first period. And that kill for the Marksmen can garner some momentum, but you're looking for the building block on top of that. And that's where the Marksmen struggled last night. They had chances. I thought Bailey Birkin was really, really good, notably in the third period on the late push from the Marksmen. But it's all about, for Fayetteville, taking the second step after getting the momentum train in first gear. Joe Sova sweeps to the near sideboards. This puck intercepted initially by Best, but in the way was Mike Moran, who will send it down the near sideboards, and that'll send Miles Harvey back to chase for Fayetteville. He's met one-on-one by Logan Nelson. Now Moran trying to bulldoze his way through. Intercepted, and the Marksman will bring it right up the near side wing. Carried ahead here is driving, and holding the puck is McCloy. He's tried to steer it to the slot. Birkin got a piece of it with the goal paddle as it's taken behind the net by Joe Sova. Up the far boards, this is Fournier, who will backhand to Logan Nelson. Quad Cities across center 2-on-2. Dumped in on goal to Moran. Steers to the far side wing, and Don Oliveri looks up ice. Oliveri skated in his 300th regular season game last Saturday against Roanoke in a shootout win. Now Price fires, he scores. Taylor Price sneaks it under the outside leg of Brent Moran. And an even strength marker for the Quad City Storm opens the scoring. 8:59 into this first period. Taylor Price has been buzzing around the net all series long and has been stonewalled time after time with a couple of good head fakes and dekes, and that time he shoots the puck and beats Brent Moran toward the far side goalpost. Now a chance for Quad City again as Dupereau steers it in front. Tipped on net by Price once again, but this time Moran is ready for it. 1-0 Quad City in the early stages of this one. Hoffman feeds it up the far side boards. Branchick will go back to retrieve it. David Branchick hanging on to the puck on his backhand, knocks it up for Price. Gets tied up in the skates of Jarrett Cupp, but Price will find Ben Dupereau, who scored back in Game 1. Dupereau, double-teamed, loses the puck to Tommy Biesinger, and he'll skate back into his own end. Biesinger to the near side wing, tied up in the skates of a couple of marksmen before it's pushed up the near side wing. Andrew Lane has a step. Lane driving toward the net, pushed off the puck by Derek Louis-Jean. Support coming behind him. This is Matt McNair, who rotates all the way to the point. Shot through traffic, tipped on the way through. Begging your pardon, it's Nick Mangone instead. His shot blocked, but into the near side corner. Now Biesinger feeds it up to the point. Here's a drive through traffic, caught by Birkin. No rebound. 9:56 to go in the first period. Here from the Sandhills, Quad City leads 1-0.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. Because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
A game you cannot be caught sleepwalking through, and the Fayetteville Marksmen have not had jump in the first 10 minutes of this hockey game. Taylor Price from David Branchick, the official scoreline on the game's opening goal. Quad City leading 1-0 with just south of 50 minutes to go in this hockey game. Still a lot of time left, but the Marksmen are going to need to find a way to insert themselves into this contest. Face-off is to the far side circle in the Quad City end. One to the far corner as Fournier will backhand to Joe Sova. Sova sends it all the way up ice, chipped ahead, and it could be a 2-on-1 as Fries feeds Moran. Never got a shot off. Now it's between the legs of Brent Moran, and he covers. And now Brent Moran stretching out a leg as he had to extend backwards all the way to the near side post, as it was nearly 2-0 before you blinked. Brent Moran big here as the Marksmen struggling to find offense in the early part of this contest. A false start off the draw. We'll reset and do it again from the glove side of Moran. Quad City owning the shots on goal early, 8-3 in the category. Face-off won by the Storm. This is Terrio. Bumped off the puck. The Marksmen have the loose change. Flipped up beyond center. Fayetteville will go to chase it while the Storm dump it off the far boards all the way down. Zach Hoffman to the far side wing. That's FX Girard. He'll peel up ice and find Miles Harvey jumping up. Harvey curls to the middle. He stood up by Tristan Terrio, but the Storm are unable to get this one out cleanly. It hops over the stick of Zach Hoffman. The Marksmen will have to reset at center. An unfortunate hop as the Marksmen struggling to find an offensive possession. The far side wing and a pass across the ice for Logan Nelson. Chips it up for Tommy Seikos, who will drive to the near side corner. Seikos run in too hard as 2-by-2 they battle in the near side corner. South of 9 minutes to go in this period. Here's a shot from the middle, and Price turned out with a blocker of Moran. Now Seikos handles Taylor best as the Marksmen now having trouble breaking this puck out. Tommy Seikos, a workhorse, has been all series. Centers to Price. This one taken care of by Best and batted out of midair. Joe Sova will look over his shoulder. He may not touch this puck. And we're going to get a whistle as, since the puck was not touched, the face-off goes back down to Brent Moran's end. And right here's where Quad City wants to be. This game is playing right into the Storm's hands here beyond the halfway point of the first period. They've kept a Marksman attack at bay, and they've got an early lead. Since taking the lead early in the third period yesterday on a goal that was scored a minute and 46 seconds into the third period, Quad City has held the lead for more than 3/4 of the play since. Headman pass taken care of by Sova, and this is going to be a hand pass. And this face-off will come back to the neutral zone unless that was deemed Sova was backtracking into his own end, and I don't think that was the case. Ben Everett, the linesman, will put the puck down right in front of the Quad City penalty box. It's Taylor Moore with Brian McCloy and Taylor Best will have the puck. Here's Brian Moore into the near side corner. Runs over Dylan Fournier and backhands to the slot where Marcus Ortiz will take the puck. Gives it up ice for Shane Bennett. Bennett wisely sends it down the far side corner boards. Taken by the Marksman back behind the net. Fayetteville will have it. This is McCloy. Flips it all the way to the far side wing. He was looking for more, but overleads him, and Sova will take care of this puck. Gives to the near side defenseman. That's Dylan Fournier, who will get out of his own end with Brian Moore pressuring. All the way across for Sova. We'll settle it and find Logan Nelson up the far side dasher. Nelson's pass ahead is intercepted by Taylor Best, but Nelson will get it right back. He's into attacking space. Nelson looking for a shooting lane. Never got one as the puck rolls on to Brent Moran. He'll melt it. Logan Nelson in the regular season only scored 6 goals, but I think he has been a really special type of player for Quad City. He's not going to have the star-studded firepower of a Bennett or a Seacoast, but he's doing a lot of the little detailed things right. And driving the net there is one of them. Fries will be tossed from the circle. That'll send Logan Nelson in to take the draw. On the near side, dot of the Marksman in. It's another face-off won by Quad City. They've been noticeably good in the face-offs, winning about 60% of their draws in the series. This is Hoffman. Flips it off of Connor Fries, who will hold possession but gives it right back to Hoffman. He'll find his man on the near side wing. Here come the Marksmen. Brian Moore settles the puck, dumping it in for Tommy Biesinger to go chase. Knocked by Derek Louis-Jean. That'll allow Cody Walsh to take the puck all the way up ice. That'll send Nelson to spin for it, but the Marksmen are first back. Harvey sends across to Zach Hoffman. He'll skate it up ahead of the red line, dumping it into the far side corner. Bailey Birkin looking to stop it back behind the net. Hard hit delivered here on Louis-Jean. Knocks the puck free for the Marksman. Dumped all the way back in, but nobody's behind the net as Louis-Jean braces for contact with Biesinger, and he intentionally didn't play that puck for a moment so he could get his knock in. Brought up ice by the Storm. This is Seacoast, who spins to the near wing looking for Tristan Theriault. Theriault unable to get around of Miles Harvey, who flips it up the near boards, back out to center. David Branchik will handle the puck here. Branchik turns it over, but Seacoast, pressuring his man, will take the puck for Quad City. Finds it in the near side corner. It's Nick Mangone, left it for Oliveri. Instead taken by Harper and fed to the far side wing. Driven up ice by Matt McNair. He'll leave it in space, and the Marksmen have a chance. Ripped off the far post, and the rebound pushed wide by Mangone. Best scoring chance of the hockey game for the Marksmen. The near side point, Harrison Harper. Sends it off the skates of Nick Mangone, but the line will be held here by Glover. Centers to McNair off of a broken stick in front, just pushed toward the net. Rebound loose. Birkin makes the save in the far corner. Back in front. Swept off of a body on the way through. Marksman can't buy one right now. To the far side wing, Glover centers. Mangone has the puck. Birkin reaching out after it. He'll cover. And now Nick Mangone is into it with his former teammates. That's the best chance the Marksmen have had all game long, and good pressure on Bailey Birkin. The Marksmen inches from tying the game as it hit off the far side goalpost on Mangone's drive. And Corey Melkert has the luxury to reload with Brian Moore, Taylor McCloy, and Taylor Best. Face-off won by the Marksman. Moore shoots. It's blocked by Logan Nelson. To the far corner it goes. Michael Moran. He is hammered. Moore with a huge body check. This puck is free in the slot. Everybody digging for it again toward Birkin. He wants to play it out. Finds Michael Moran there. And Quad City is back out to center. Another hit delivered on Connor Fries as the Marksman will take it on the near side boards. Taylor Best feeds it into the middle for McCloy on his backhand. Shovels it into the glove of Birkin, who catches and holds. Well, that shift from Mangone, Glover, and McNair has spurned a rush here from the Marksmen, and they're going to keep the same group out. This time, no overload for Brian Moore. McCloy will take the draw cleanly. Ties his man up off the draw. Moore feeds it to the point. It's off the skates of Marcus Ortiz and back out to center, 2-on-2. Louis Jean will chase the puck, but the Marksmen are the first team back. This is Jarrett Cupp. Feeds the far boards for Taylor Best, who knocks it ahead for Brian Moore. Moore had the puck taken off his stick from behind. Quad City will loft it to the far side wing. Ortiz matched up by Lane and dropped. Taylor Best will pick up the puck here for the Marksmen. Best going to try to skate it himself. Getting around one man. It's 3-on-1 defensively. Best tries to split the defense as he's chopped down. Derek Louis-Jean onto the puck. Headman's looking for Taylor Price. Into the far corner it goes. This is Moran out to play it. Shoots it to Don Oliveri in the near side boards. Oliveri works around of Taylor Price, looks to start the breakout, finds his man at center. This is Biesinger bringing the puck ahead as the Marksmen are onside. Biesinger backhands off the stick of Bailey Birkin. Oliveri will find the loose change. Oliveri at the far side point, dumps it behind the net. Birkin will take it, leaving for Joe Sova. Sends it off the near side glass and into the body of Price. He'll curl up ice with it, finding Tommy Seacos, who left it in the near wing, but Price was getting off on a change. Now Dupereau unable to corral it. It's the Marksmen trying to drive in here. Peyton Franti bumped off the puck, and Dylan Fournier will take it. Fournier to Logan Nelson, feeds it all the way up ice for Ben Dupereau. He toe drags, lost the puck to Harrison Harper, but gets it back. Theriault fires and scores. Tristan Theriault, who was out of the lineup in Game 1, gives Quad City a 2-0 lead late in the first period. .348 to go in the opening frame. And the Marksmen stunned in their home barn here in the deciding Game 3. Quad City wins the face-off as the Storm have jumped all over Fayetteville in the early going. This is backhanded into the near corner. So it'll be steered ahead by Fayetteville. A headman look goes off the stick of Taylor Best to the far corner. Branchik clubs at it. Intercepted by the Marksmen at the red line and swept to the near side boards. We'll have the official scoreline for you in a moment as this is taken behind the net by Branchik. Looked at Moran, but he's unable to corral it. And it'll be dumped in by Zach Hoffman with Birkin punching it to the near side corner. Quad City clears it all the way down. This will be icing against the Storm. 3:01 to go in this first period, and we'll step aside. 2-0, Quad City in the driver's seat of this deciding Game 3. Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksmen season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more. 3 minutes and a second to go in the first period here in Fayetteville, North Carolina, in a deciding Game 3 of this opening round SPHL President's Cup Series. The Quad City Storm leading the Fayetteville Marksmen 2-0. Marksmen have had exactly 2 quality shifts offensively, and that's just not going to cut it. It's Corey Melkert trying to find the combination that will work. It's a draw that is won by the Marksmen to Brian Moore. Backdoor pass. Here's a wrister. Great stop by Birkin. Now on the near post. Swept off the outside of the cage. Taken behind the net again. Andrew Lane had his stick lifted and sends it into the near side corner for Brian Moore. He scores! An off-angle shot from Brian Moore, and the Marksmen are on the board. Just what the doctor ordered for the Fayetteville Marksmen. He had a puck-sized hole to slide it in high on Birkin, and Brian Moore finds it. 2-1. We'll see if that'll spurn the Marksmen a little bit further. As Fayetteville gets the job done, there's a hard hit delivered by Oliveri as the Marksmen have the puck back. Brought ahead by Fayetteville. Oliveri has it on the far side boards, dumping it into Bailey Birkin. He's going to play this one out to Sova. To the far side boards, it's intercepted. Here's a centering pass. Moore has it, curls to the slot, and Fournier took the passing lane away. Up the far boards now. Line held by the Marksmen. Into the near corner, batted out of midair. That's played with a high stick. And that'll give us a whistle with 2:08 to go in this first period. And the Marksmen finding a little bit of new life here off the Brian Moore goal. It's Brian Moore from Andrew Lane and Taylor Best officially. And it comes 17-13 into the period. Moore took 2 penalties last night, had no points, but gets things started here. And that was a will not be denied shift as the Marksmen try to get themselves back into this one. Here's Logan Nelson to the near wing, has a man driving, finds him, deke to the backhand. Had Moran beat, but unable to get the shot off was Cody Walsh. The Marksmen find the loose change in their own end. Fraze finds Miles Harvey, jumps ahead of the red line, but passes it right off the shin pad of Logan Nelson. As Quad City takes it back. That's something the Marksmen struggled with yesterday, too. As Quad City took away a lot of passing lanes. Now the Marksmen will dump it in as Fraze will send Biesinger to go chase. Biesinger against Derek Louis-Jean has Fraze join him behind the net. Curled off of Connor Fries as the Marksmen hold the line at the far side boards. A hard hit delivered there as getting dropped was Dupereau. This is Marcus Ortiz, big-bodied forward, sends it off the far side boards with Biesinger chasing and Shane Bennett trying to turn up ice with it. Bennett will drop it behind him here for Walsh, who will saucer to Derek Louis-Jean. All the way to the far wing for Cole Golka. Golka trying to drive, matched up stick-to-stick by Andrew Lane. Golka works in the far side corner as he's pinned by FX Girard. One free by the Marksmen. Fayetteville will take it behind Brent Moran with 50 seconds to go in this first period. 2-1 Quad City leading the hockey game. Shots dead even at 11 with a Marksman resurgence in the last 5 minutes. Headman pass goes wide of FX Girard as everybody battles for the puck here. A hard takedown. This is going to be a penalty, and it's going to go against the Marksmen again. Roughing is the call, and this is incredulous. It's Jason Lorty again. Penalty will go against Andrew Lane for roughing. And the Marksmen go a man down here with 33 seconds to go in the first period. Jason Binkley was up on the top step there. Corey Melkert has lost the tie in frustration, handing it off to Kyle Sherrill, the trainer. And it was a frustrating night last night for Melkert with Jason Lorty, and he's still going at it, and good for him. Told you last night you wanted to see the players determine the outcome, and it just hasn't happened in this series. So the Marksmen will go to the Freddy's penalty kill. They are 1 for 1 today. They win the face-off. It's all the way out. 25 seconds to go in the first period. And Bailey Birkin will settle the puck for one rush up the ice. Fans are giving it to the officiating crew as the penalty is announced here. Cole Golka will feed it to the far side boards. It'll be skated up ice by Logan Nelson. Driving down the near side boards, Nelson fires well wide of the far post. That allows Sova to set it up to Dylan Fournier. Fournier back for Sova. Tees it up through traffic. Blocked all the way back out to center as the horn sounds. And it's 2-1 Quad City through 20 minutes of play. Shots on goal in the opening frame for the Storm, 11 for the Fayetteville Marksmen, 11. But on the scoreboard, Tristan Terrio's at 1 point insurance goal has given the Storm a lead of 2-1. We'll be right back to recap this period for you right after this break. This is Marksman Hockey.
Freddy's, how are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads.
Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads.
Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's original double, Chicago dog, and a turtle sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If you're gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. Because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksman season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksman Hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksman road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions.
Hey, it's Goldie from Good Morning Fayetteville for St. Peter Pest Control. They've been doing my pest control services all summer, and it's been wonderful not to have to deal with ants or mosquitoes the last few months. All that money I saved in calamine lotion. Ray and Preston St. Peter show up, they spray outside, but they also do in-home pest control. So if you have roaches or, dare I say, rodents, they'll take care of them as well, because the last thing you need is unwanted visitors making a nest in your Christmas decorations up in the attic. Call St. Peter Pest Control. They send all your bugs and pests to see St. Peter.
Mikey?
Carolina's Dentist offers the best in oral care and technology.
Hope you're brushing twice a day like we discussed. And don't forget to make that 6-month appointment, okay? We'd like to keep those pretty white teeth looking good for you.
Come experience positively different dentistry at Carolina's Dentist, the official dentist of the Fayetteville Marksmen. Welcome back to the Crown Coliseum in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Drew Blevins alongside you in the broadcast booth for our first period intermission report. The Quad City Storm leading the Fayetteville Marksmen 2-1 through 20 minutes of play. This was a period that the Marksmen did not start off well. Quad City, I thought, had a really good jump, but I thought you saw a turn in momentum in the last 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and get to the scoring recap. Taylor Price, the Quad City captain, opens the scoring, 8:59 into the first period, finally getting the puck to go in the back of the net for himself. It's been a struggle for Price all series long, and he's been a quality player, as you would have expected, but the former Marksman gets on the board, beating Brent Moran 5-hole to open the scoring. And then Tristan Terrio, 16-12 into the first period, finds a way to get the puck beyond Moran as well. His goal assisted by Ben Dupereau and Logan Nelson, and that's where things I think became really dire for the Fayetteville Marksmen. If they were to go down 3-0, you might as well go ahead and just put this one in the round file and it's all over. But they get the goal back with Brian Moore scoring from an off angle, 17:43 into the first period. Moore's first goal of the playoffs comes from Andrew Lane, who now has 3 assists and leads the Marksmen in points in the postseason, and Taylor Best. And that is a critical goal for the Marksmen because it creates some momentum. I thought Fayetteville was the better team. I think they've taken a step up in their physicality. But then you take a penalty at the tail end of the period with just 33 seconds left to go. It's one of those things that it's mind-boggling that in Game 3 of a playoff series, it's getting called. It's Andrew Lane finishing a body check, driving his man from the boards to the ice, and as he lets go, Jason Lorty raises his arm, and that caused Corey Melkert to go absolutely berserk. There was no penalty given to the Marksman bench boss, but it's one of those things for Melkert. He's going to fight for his guys hard, and he has been going against Jason Lorty specifically all series long, dating back to yesterday's game. There was a lot that was let go yesterday that is being called at this point, but for the Marksmen, all they're asking for is a fair shake in this game, and hopefully they're able to get back to it 5-on-5 in a minute and 27 once the second period begins. But that is a very frustrating call for Melkert to swallow, and one that is going to be let go in a lot of playoff hockey, but not here tonight. At the end of 20 minutes, the Quad City Storm lead the Fayetteville Marksmen 2-1. We'll be right back after this to give you an update on what's going on in the other playoff series around the SPHL. This is Marksmen Hockey.
At Carolina's Dentist and Spring Lake Oral Surgery, we believe in creating a positively different experience.
We are proud to serve Eastern North Carolina, including Fayetteville, Spring Lake, and Radford.
We use the best in dental technique and technology to make Carolina's Dentist your one-stop shop for quality dental care and oral care.
Book your appointment today to come experience the Carolina's Dentist difference.
Hey, it's Goldie from Good Morning Fayetteville for St. Peter Pest Control. They've been doing my pest control services all summer, and it's been wonderful not to have to deal with ants or mosquitoes the last few months. All that money I saved in calamine lotion. Ray and Preston St. Peter show up, they spray outside, but they also do in-home pest control. So if you have roaches or, dare I say, rodents, they'll take care of them as well, because the last thing you need is unwanted visitors making a nest in your Christmas decorations up in the attic. Call St. Peter Pest Control. They send all your bugs and pests to see St. Peter.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads.
Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads.
Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's Original Double, Chicago Dog, and a Turtle Sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If it's gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. Because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksman season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksmen hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksmen road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions. Welcome back to Fayetteville, North Carolina. Drew Blevins with you in the broadcast booth. The Quad City Storm leading this deciding game 3-2-1 after the first period of play. Let's go ahead and have a look at what's going on in the other series throughout the SPHL. Every series is in action tonight. You've got 2 Game 3s on your hands that will decide series winners. You've also got a pair of Game 2s where the top 2 seeds can go ahead and lock up their advancement into the semifinals. Let's start things off with a 1 versus 8 matchup. This was a physical Game 1, as we expected it to be, between 2 of the tougher teams in the league. Knoxville, though, uses their offensive firepower to defeat Roanoke in Game 1 4-1. The series shifts back to the Rail Yard Dogs barn at Berglund Center tonight. If Game 3 is necessary, it will go back to the Knoxville Civic Coliseum tomorrow afternoon. In the 2 versus 7 matchup, the Huntsville Havoc got a scare put into them as Evansville led 2-1 in the third period, but a furious comeback by Huntsville gives the Havoc a 1-0 lead. They'll be at Swander Ice Arena in Evansville, not Ford Center. Small barn that seats about 500 people. Its home ice advantage is not a luxury afforded to Evansville in this opening round. Huntsville can lock up their advancement with a win here this evening. The first Game 3 of the night is right here, Fayetteville and Quad City. You know what the score is right now, 2-1 Storm on goals from Taylor Price and Tristan Terrio. Brian Moore has the marker for the Fayetteville Marksmen. Still 40 minutes to go here. The other Game 3, you'll have to wait until 8:15 for the puck to drop at Carver Arena as the Peoria Rivermen look to avoid another first-round upset. They were dismantled in the third period by the Pensacola Ice Flyers, losing 6-4 at home. Game 3 tonight at 8:15 Eastern. We'll be right back after these messages to give you an update on what's going on around the league with all of these teams about to drop the puck. This is Marksman Hockey.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads.
Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads.
Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's Original Double, Chicago Dog, and a Turtle Sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If it's gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. Because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksman season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksmen hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksmen road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions.
Hey, it's Goldie from Good Morning Fayetteville for St. Peter Pest Control. They've been doing my pest control services all summer, and it's been wonderful not to have to deal with ants or mosquitoes the last few months. All that money I saved in calamine lotion. Ray and Preston St. Peter show up, they spray outside, but they also do in-home pest control. So if you have roaches or, dare I say, rodents, they'll take care of them as well, because the last thing you need is unwanted visitors making a nest in your Christmas decorations up in the attic. Call St. Peter Pest Control. They send all your bugs and pests to see St. Peter.
At Carolina's Dentists and Spring Lake Oral Surgery, we believe in creating a positively different experience.
We are proud to serve Eastern North Carolina, including Fayetteville, Spring Lake, and Rakeford.
We use the best in dental technique and technology to make Carolina's Dentist your one-stop shop for quality dental care and oral care.
Book your appointment today to come experience the Carolina's Dentist difference.
Welcome back to Fayetteville. Let's go for a quick spin around the SPHL. Everybody in the playoffs in action tonight. And the next game to start, we'll drop the puck in about 5 minutes as the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs host the Knoxville Ice Bears. Roanoke clinging to their playoff lives, needing a win to stay alive in the tournament. Dropping the puck at 8 p.m., Huntsville is in Evansville at the Swander Ice Arena as the Havoc look to win another playoff series. That's been the big bad beast to beat, especially when you've played a normal season with a normal amount of teams. Pensacola and Peoria will drop the puck at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time. We've got a good one brewing here, as it has been all series. Quad City 2, Fayetteville 1. Puck drop of the second period is next. Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksmen season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksmen hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksmen road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions. Welcome you back to Fayetteville, North Carolina. Drew Blevins alongside you. Time to drop the puck on period number 2 between the Fayetteville Marksmen and the Quad City Storm. Marksmen will go from left to right across your radio dial. They will start the period a man down for the next minute and 27 seconds after a dubious roughing call against Andrew Lane. Final few seconds will tick off the clock and we'll be ready to go. Marksmen had a good push in the final 5 minutes. They'll need to kill this penalty and immediately get right back into it. Quad City in the season series never scored more than 3 goals. They have not scored more than 3 in the playoffs. And the Marksmen are trying to keep it that way. It has been mostly defensive hockey between these two teams all year long. And here in the 6th and final meeting of the season, no reason to expect it would be any different. Taken by Quad City at center ice as they'll steer it all the way back into the far side corner. Storm will handle this puck right back behind of Bailey Birkin. Brought ahead by Joe Sova. He'll dump it to the far side corner. Golka, the hard charger here, knocks the puck free for Logan Nelson. Right back for Golka to the point. Fournier finds Sova. He lofts a shot off the pads of Moran. Marksmen have the rebound, may have a shorthanded chance. This is Taylor McCloy with a man driving with him. McCloy shoots off the far pad of Birkin. That's tremendous rebound control as he kicked it straight out to Mike Moran. Now a 3-on-2 for Quad City to Golka. The pass was knocked away by Miles Harvey and cleared by the Marksmen with 20 seconds to go in the Freddy's penalty kill. 9 times out of 10, you want your goaltender to knock that puck into the far side corner. Birkin saw that's where the second forward was driving for the Marksman and had the wherewithal to kick the puck straight back out. Cleared all the way down. This is on goal. Creates a big rebound for Taylor Best. Best curling at the near side boards. Lost possession of the puck as this will be bounced out to Andrew Lane, fresh from the penalty box. Lane fires a low wrist shot in and out of the glove of Bailey Birkin. The rebound squirts back out as Lane gets tied up with Branchik behind the play. Marksmen have to wait for everybody to be on side, and they are now as Quad City takes control. That's an unfortunate hop for the Marksmen as they would have had numbers bringing the puck into the attacking end. Bounce behind the net. Harvey watched closely here by Connor Fries. Will get the puck to McCloy, who sends it up the far boards. Pass intercepted by Mike Moran. Gives to the far side wing for Fries, but bounced off of a stick back to center. Dumped in by Quad City, and Moran will settle the puck directly behind him. 17:50 to go in the second period. 2-1 Quad City hanging on to the lead. 0 for 2 on the power play tonight, though. Brought ahead by Taylor Best, slashed at, lost the puck to Michael Moran. He'll lead it forward for Tommy Seekos. Seekos cuts to the middle, braces for contact, finds Moran, who gives to the back door, tip chest wide. Rebound behind the net, scoop to the slot, now to the far point, it's Fournier. Fournier cuts to the middle, never got the shot off, and the Marksmen have a break 3-on-1 if they hurry. Fed to the far side wing, McCloy will drive for Moore. He holds, Brian Moore took a stick in the feet, no call. Brian Moore still hanging on to the puck here. Looks to shoot it to the far side face-off circle. Bounces off of a stick. It's back to center. McCloy will change, allowing Moran to take over possession here. Moran cuts in, fires. Brent Moran says no on Michael Moran. And the Marksmen break it out directly up center. This is Hoffman. Feeds the near side wing. This is Brian Moore. Has Best with him. Moore around one man. Getting around of Cole Golka. Had his stick lifted by Derek Louis-Jean. He falls again. This puck's in the far side corner for Taylor Price for Quad City as the Storm will bring it right back out. Here comes Quad City, a challenging wrist shot by Cole Golka off the catching side shoulder of Moran. Meanwhile, Quad City still fighting after this puck on the end wall. It's pinned there and dug free by Franti, but right to Taylor Price. He'll feed Silva for a wrist shot, turned out by Brent Moran, with McCloy getting at the rebound. He smacks at his man and took him down. Still no penalty. Brought ahead, Taylor Price. Bumped off the puck, but turns it to Joe Silva. He'll shoot it in on Moran. Big rebound. Kicks right to Taylor Price. Or excuse me, rather, it's Fries. Centered for Silva. Intercepted, and another 2-on-1 for the Marksmen. This is McNair to the far side wing. Biesinger pulls the trigger. Shot blocked by David Branchik. Quad City has been so good at that all series long, quelling chances with blocked shots. Dumped all the way around to the near side corner. Biesinger, watching his man closely, will take the puck here, forcing it back out to center, while it'll be Michael Moran who will settle for Quad City. Logan Nelson chips it into the middle for Seco, swings to the far side. It's Michael Moran. Moran fires off the catching side shoulder of Brent Moran. Back to center. Biesinger unable to get it out cleanly, but now a chance for Glover. Finds Biesinger up the near wing. Biesinger will drop for Don Oliveri. Oliveri fires. Birkin catches. No rebound. 15:25 to go in this second period. The Marksmen have found some life here, but they have been frustrated as they cannot seem to draw a penalty. And this has been the group that's gotten it going every time. McCloy with Moore and Best, Lane and Oliveri, the defensive pairing. And this is your full attack unit. All 5 of these guys can hop up and create an offensive difference. Seekos digging for the faceoff. McCloy ends up steering it back, but Quad City unable to break it out. Bounced off the skates of Best to Silva, who will find Dylan Fournier, and blowing a tire on the far side boards was one of the Quad City forwards. Fournier will find him there. A long shot in by Price, caught by Brent Moran. He'll push into the trapezoid to grab it and cover. And a new group comes out for the Marksmen. And that's the rotation I think you're going to see. This is a long game for Corey Melkert. And he knows he's got the third period to really empty the tank for that top group. 15:04 to go in the second period. Quad City 2, Fayetteville 1. Carter Shinkarik will be thrown out of the face-off circle. That'll force Golka to take it. Wins it cleanly back to the point for a wrist shot that goes off of a Fayetteville defenseman and right back up through center. That's FX Girard, who will feed it to McNair. Gives to Girard in the near side corner. Knocks it back up ice as he was trying to find Glover, and he does. Drake Glover throws it toward the net, wide of the near side post. Taken in the near side corner by Nick Mangone. Mangone will give to FX Girard, trading places with Andrew Lane. Lane bumps his man, but lost the puck to Derek Louis-Jean. Louis-Jean centers it for Shane Bennett, and Quad City's off. Ahead of the blue line, long shot by Bennett off the inboards. That may have been a pass that was intended to bounce back to the far wing. Now Quad City tees it up. This is Walsh. Lets it go through traffic, wide of Moran. The rebound scooped up by Nick Mangone. Mangone is able to get it out to the red line. Mangone from his knees makes the play to clear it in. Change coming for the Marksmen. 14-10 to go in the second period. Storm have a 2-1 lead. Dumped right back in by Quad City, and this will be icing with 14:06 to go in the second period. Marksmen finding some momentum, looking to find a goal to knot it up at 2.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Fayetteville Marksmen trail the Quad City Storm 2-1, 14:06 to go in the second period in this win or go home game 3 of the SPHL President's Cup playoffs. Each one of these opening round series in action tonight. All 4 semifinal slots could be clinched before midnight Eastern. Franti will tow in to take the draw for the Marksmen. Won it off of his own skate, and it bounced to Derek Louis-Jean, who has played a tremendous series for the Storm. Louis-Jean sends it off the near sideboards. Oliveri intercepts, trying to work around of Louis-Jean. He's promptly dropped, and Quad City will clear it out to the point. Jarrett Cupp playing soccer with it as he found Biesinger. Bounces right back just beyond the blue line. Cupp has to club it in. So the Marksman will touch up to stay onside. Tanner Fraze holds the line. Cody Walsh will find the puck. Rims it all the way around over the stick of Jarrett Cupp. It was tipped, so no icing as Cupp will hustle back to find it. Cupp in the near side corner, pressured by Connor Fries, will give it off to Oliveri, who will send it ahead for Taylor McCloy. McCloy lofts to the far side wing. Biesinger driving. Fournier using that long reach to get around him. Biesinger slams to the end wall as Quad City picks up the puck. This is Price. Craftily curls it to Tommy Seacos, who gives it back to the far wing for Price. His wrist shot swallowed by Brent Moran. 13-10 to go in a second period. 2-1 Quad City hanging on to that lead. But this has been a much more evenly matched second period. The Marksmen just looking to find more shooting opportunities. More with McCloy and Best, the group out for Fayetteville. As McCloy will tow in against Tommy Seacos. Seacos wins it to Joe Silva. His pass through the goal mouth finds Taylor Best for the Marksmen. Best curls it up to center. Taylor McCloy has Brian Moore onside with him. Drops for Moore. Moore toe drags, gives to Best. He sends it to the front. Bailey Birkin with a huge stop on the tip right in front of his goal crease. Bailey Birkin has come up with a few highlight reel saves, kept his team in the lead with a diving paddle save in the third period yesterday. This one on a tip kept his pads flush to the ice and pinned it between his leg pad and the ice for the cover. It's been a goaltending duel since this series began. Brian Moore will line up behind Taylor McCloy, looking for a one-timer off the draw. We'll see if he can get it cleanly. Instead, it's steered back by Connor Fries. David Branchik will push to the near side wing for Mike Moran. Back for Branchik, who will hang on to the puck behind of Bailey Birkin. Quad City isn't a team that will move particularly fast as a group. They've got speedy players, but as a unit, it's a much more moderate pace. Tristan Theriault drops for Michael Moran, had his stick lifted by Taylor Best, leads Brian Moore. He's back one-on-one against Louis Jean. Brian Moore hangs on in his backhand, lifts it, but Derek Louis Jean affected the shot. Moore hanging on to the puck, throws it toward the net, tipped on the way through, big rebound, pushed wide. McCloy escorted to the end wall while the Marksmen grab possession. Centering pass in front, tipped, Birkin says no. This is Best, feeds it up to the point. Harvey thought about his shot, instead will sweep to McCloy, top of the far circle. McCloy back to the near side boards for Taylor Best, kicking it to his stick as Best will hold on his backhand. Behind the net, Best feeds Brian Moore in the far side corner, pulls off, fires. Birkin gets a piece of it with a leg pad, sending it to the near boards. Marksman reset at the point. Taylor Best has it, top of the near face-off circle, with his backside right up against the boards. His pass is intercepted, floated back just beyond Harvey, who's got to hustle back as Louis Jean tracking the puck here. Harvey knocks it back for Best, who leads it forward. 2-on-1 for the Marksman. Glover centers. Here's the chance toward the front. Goka blocked it. Birkin's down and out. Shot off of Birkin. Through the goal mouth, and it stays out. Marksman reset to the point. Here's the drive. They score! Nick Mangone ties it for the Marksmen. What a rush! This game is even! Nick Mangone, cut from the Quad City Storm just before the playoff run, and now we've got to keep an eye on Bailey Birkin as the training staff will look at him in the goal crease. Birkin is back up. It looks to be something in the lower body and a stinger more than anything. Dave Shinichny is arguing hard with Derek Calise for an interference of some kind. He will not get any. Nick Mangone, with his first goal as a Marksman, ties this hockey game at 2, 11:23 to go in this second period. This series has not failed to deliver exciting moments. And the Marksmen, who at one point were down 2-0, are right back in this one as Seacos goes driving for the puck. Intercepted by the Marksmen and flipped up ice. Fayetteville trying to stay on side as Mangone lost his edge. It'll be dumped all the way in. And Joe Silva will take it for Quad City. Tommy Seacos, the center. Drives right up Broadway, holds for a long wrist shot, taken care of by Moran, into the near side corner. Taylor Best will have an assist along with Matt McNair on the goal. Spun toward the cage as Quad City will hold the line. Silva tees up a slapper, punched away by Brent Moran. Harvey trying to clear off the near sideboards. Silva will yield to Taylor Price. Price shoots it through traffic, tipped wide to the near side post. As the Marksmen try to get it out, it hits a stanchion, and McNair has to backtrack to find it, scooting behind of Brent Moran to slow the pace. He'll find Miles Harvey, who sends it up the near sideboards, intercepted by Fournier. And Quad City is offside on the zone re-entry. How poetic it is that Nick Mangone is the one to get the goal against his former team to tie this hockey game. It's been an adventure for Mangone all season long as he's played throughout 3 leagues this year. And normally you'll see a guy either rise from the Federal League to the SPHL or the ECHL, or you'll see a falling from the ECHL to the SPHL to the Federal League. Mangone has smattered all around with no pattern whatsoever as Moran catches and holds here. Started the season with Quad City, got called up to Wheeling, came back, was celebrated when he came back, actually played in the series against the Marksmen here in February, but he wasn't producing points, and Dave Shinichny cut him, sending him back to the Danbury Hat-Tricks in the Federal League, where he only logged 7 games, and Corey Melkert saw the potential, signed him for the playoff roster, and he scores the game-tying goal nearing the midway point of this second period. Bailey Birkin got stung on that play. Staying in the hockey game as the Marksmen give it up to center. This is Biesinger. Chips it quickly ahead for Peyton Franti. Out of the far wing, FX Girard will drop it. Long shot through traffic is blocked. That'll allow Mike Moran to skate up the near boards. Moran held up by Harrison Harper, lost the puck to FX Girard. Girard was scratched last night, a decision that was lamented by Corey Melkert in today's pregame comments. He and Nick Mangone both keying back in as the Marksmen gain center and dump it in. Franti will go to chase on Fournier. Franti has the puck in his skates, sends it to the far side wing, where it'll be taken by Brian Moore. Shoots it around his man to Franti, but it ricochets off the protective netting, and we'll take a break. Beyond the halfway point in this hockey game, 9:30 to go in the second period. 2-2 between Quad City and Fayetteville.
Hey you, are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksman hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksman road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions.
Quad City 2, Fayetteville 2, midway through the second period in this deciding Game 3 of the opening series of the SPHL playoffs. Top group of McCloy, Moore, and Best on the ice for the Marksmen. It's a game that has been evened up with a strong second period by Fayetteville here. Another takedown right off the draw. No trip called as Birkin will be forced to cover this puck. Corey Melkert is losing his mind over on the Marksman bench, and he's got great reason to. It has not just been symptomatic of a couple of plays. If you go back, you're going to need both sets of hands to count the number of stick work fouls that were let go in yesterday's game. And that's carried over to today. And here's the thing about it. You don't make officials the story unless they make themselves a storyline, as the Marksmen dump this one back to the near side corner. But when you talk about letting players determine the game, sometimes players take penalties. That's part of being determinant. You've just got to have the wherewithal and the correct judgment to know when and where to call it. That is part of the art form. And understanding it, single-A hockey, everyone's developing, everyone's hoping to move up. It's just one of those unfortunate things that it applies to the officials as well. Chance for Quad City down the far board. Centering pass to Moran. Runs too far for him as Quad City sets it up to the point. Shot to the far side face-off circle. Spun back toward the net off the Marksman's stick. But the Storm will take it. This is Fries. Taken down from behind, and this will be a penalty against Oliveri. Jason Lorty with a high sticking call on Don Oliveri. It's a 2-minute minor, and the Marksman will go down a man for the third time in this hockey game. And I hope Corey Melkert is having every word heard, but he's having to talk to Derek Calise about it. And Calise is going to let him go. Jason Lorty, dating back to yesterday's game, has called every penalty in the series except 2. High sticking against Don Oliveri comes beyond the midway point of the second period with 8:30 to go in this second. And high sticking will be the infraction that sends the Marksman to the Freddy's penalty kill for the third time. Ben Dupereau drive to the near side corner. Backhands up for Shane Bennett. Intercepted. The Marksman drive down the near side boards. Matt McNair chasing. Quad City will send it to the near wing. This is Bennett. Shane Bennett curls into the middle. It's behind to Fries, who just has to throw his stick at it to stop it for Dupereau. Dupereau pinned on the far side half wall. Fries backhands to the point. Fake slap shot to Shane Bennett, looking to pull the trigger. Was matched up nicely by Zach Hoffman. Now a shot through traffic, taken care of by Moran to behind the net, cleared to the blue line, fumbled with by Bennett. He's got to throw to the far side face-off circle. Now Dupereau lets it go. Punched out by Brent Moran. Marksman will get to it, lifted all the way up to scoreboard height and all the way down the length of the rink with a minute gone by in the Oliveri minor. Taken behind the net by David Branchik. The second power play unit will rotate on for Dave Shinichny and company. Dylan Fournier looking up ice, will feed the far side wing. Chipped on McCloy. He intercepts and feeds it all the way up ice. This will just be dumped in by the Marksmen. So they'll send one man up to chase. That is Glover working on his man. The far side wing backhanded to Michael Moran. Moran feeds it all the way ahead. Another intercepted pass, this one by McCloy, and he'll dump it all the way down the length of the rink. Market improvement by this Marksman penalty kill in this hockey game as now Fournier will steer to the near side wing, Michael Moran. He'll dump it in this time as the Marksmen are in the chase. This is Jarrett Cupp pinned to the near side half wall. We'll have some help there from two teammates. Puck is dug free, but Quad City will send it up to the point. This is Fournier. Toe drags, finds Nelson all the way across. This pass is intercepted and is sent high over the glass about 15 rows deep in the seats with 2 seconds to go in Don Oliveri's minor. 6:40 remaining in this second period. As both teams will change their lines. This is right in that little sweet spot that a face-off win for the Marksmen could spring a breakaway for Don Oliveri, who for a defenseman has a high rate of execution on breakaways. Quad City wins it though. Ortiz with a shot swallowed by Moran. No rebound. We return to 5-on-side hockey. Face-off will be to the blocker side of Brent Moran. And Miles Harvey wanted to change. He's not going to be allowed to. Somebody has to come off for the Marksmen. Don Oliveri is saying, I just came out of the penalty box. He's technically a man on, and they are going to allow that change. Oh, no, excuse me, they're not. They're going to force Oliveri to go to the bench. So Harvey, after penalty killing, has to stay out there. That's strange. The official stays along the benches to police the line changes. Home team gets the last change, that's why. But the Marksmen were not afforded enough time to get the guy they wanted. Now Walsh tees it up from the point, deflected into the near side corner on the way through as the Marksmen pitch this up to Taylor Best, and he'll battle it all the way out to center. Now we've got a penalty in the far corner. It's a tripping call, and it's going to go against the Quad City Storm. And finally, the Marksmen are going to get a break and an opportunity in the St. Peter Pest Control power play as Marcus Ortiz will go to the box for tripping. Slams the penalty box door in disgust. 6:15 to go in the second period. And the Marksmen go to the St. Peter Pest Control power play. This was the key to victory for Fayetteville that we told you about in Marksman pregame. Top unit will start things off as Biesinger wins the face-off to Best, who will have to yield possession here to Drake Glover, who will wrap it all the way to the far side point, and Brian Moore. Moore gives across for Biesinger at the near side face-off circle. Biesinger probes back behind the net for Best to center in front. A one-timer fanned on. Moore will charge in to hold the line. All the way around the kick plate, Tommy Biesinger picks up the puck here and will steer it to Don Oliveri. Oliveri from the near side point into the middle. As this one was handled initially by Tanner Fraze, and Fraze will get the puck and send to Biesinger. Biesinger now has space to work with. Holds and gives to the point for a one-timer by Oliveri, caught by Bailey Birkin with no second chance. A minute and 23 seconds remaining on the power play for the Marksmen. St. Peter Pest Control provides year-round pest control solutions. Send all your bugs to see St. Peter. I like this call by Corey Melker to stick with his top power play group for a little longer. That's right in that little gray area. Where do you get a change? And he's going to keep his group out there after a 45-second shift. Everybody digging for the puck. It's 1 to the point. Oliveri finds Brian Moore. This puck gets tied up in his skates. Everyone resets for the Marksmen as Moore drops his man, and this will be a penalty. Cody Walsh stung on the play as Brian Moore will be called for it. Brian Moore all over Jason Lorty. And Jason Lorty is skating away from it. He will not answer. He's letting Derek Calise take all the heat, and Calise has not said anything, not done anything to anyone. It's Moore for roughing. That'll send us to 4-on-4 for the next minute and 6 seconds. 5:21 to go in this period. It's a draw that is won by Quad City with a lot of open space on the 4-on-4. This shot blocked. Best trying to get around to Fournier. Fournier drops him. No penalty behind the play. Quad City with a rush, 3-on-2. The shot fanned on, and the rebound attempt carried into the far side corner. Logan Nelson hanging on to the puck here as it'll be taken back behind the net as Cup is bumped off the puck. Quad City regroups in the far face-off circle. Here's a drive punched out by Brent Moran. Cleared by the Marksman out to center. Dylan Fournier will be watched closely here by Taylor Best up the far sideboards trying to find Bennett. This is going to be icing against Quad City. 21 seconds to go in the 4-on-4, and we'll step aside. 4:35 to go in the second period here in Fayetteville. 2-2 between the Storm and the Marksmen.
Goldie from Good Morning Fayetteville for St. Peter Pest Control. They've been doing my pest control services all summer, and it's been wonderful not to have to deal with ants or mosquitoes the last few months. All that money I saved in calamine lotion. Ray and Preston St. Peter show up, they spray outside, but they also do in-home pest control. So if you have roaches or, dare I say, rodents, they'll take care of them as well, because the last thing you need is unwanted visitors making a nest in your Christmas decorations up in the attic. Call St. Peter Pest Control. They send all your bugs and pests to see St. Peter.
Both referees are in the Marksman penalty box talking to Brian Moore. And Corey Melkert is down on ice level, and he is all over the officiating crew now. And he's finally got Jason Lorty over there, and Melkert is losing his mind. And good for him. Good for him. Because he's exactly right. Face-off will be to the blocker side of Bailey Birkin. And it's won by the Marksman off the far side boards. Picked up by Connor Fries. And Quad City will skate it directly ahead. Fries feeds it to the far sideboards, taken by Ben Dupereau as he's accosted on the end wall by Tanner Fraze. Finds a friendly face to pass it to as it'll be taken by Dylan Fournier. 5-on-4 advantage coming for the Storm. Branchik across for a one-timer, and the stick fails Dupereau. Marksmen get to the loose change. They'll send it all the way out to the far side corner. 4 minutes to go in this second period. 2-2 the score. Quad City and the Fayetteville Marksmen have once again delivered an entertaining hockey game that is going to come down to the final 20. David Branchik to the far side boards will drop to the point for Derek Louis-Jean. All the way across Fries, holding his wrist shot, blocked on the way through off a Marksman's stick. Quad City resetting with 15 seconds to go in the period. All the way up for Derek Louis-Jean. He gives across, one-timer off the leg pads of Brent Moran. Marksman charging after the puck here. 2 men there for the Storm as Connor Fries goes pitchforking after the puck. Everyone trying to dig it free. We're back to five-a-side hockey. Moore looking for it. Fries takes it, wraps on Moran. He'll melt the rebound with 3:13 to go in this second period. Face-off will go to the far side circle. Brent Moran's glove hand side. Brent Moran will direct traffic here. It'll be a face-off won by the Marksmen to the far side half wall. 2 Storm charging on Nick Mangone. And now Seacos will be the one to take possession. Tommy Seacos looks at the point but turns the puck over with an altercation in front. Marksmen are onside, 3-on-2, but Mangone unable to hang on to the puck around of Tristan Theriault. Mangone bumps Theriault, will circle back to find the puck, and Nick Mangone's away. Mangone drives right up Broadway, will backhand to the near side wing. A centering pass intended for McNair. He had his stick lifted. In the far corner now, the Marksman will have it. As turning with it here is Harper. He gets a stick in the midsection, and this is going to be a hooking call. Both officials have it, and the Marksman will get another chance on the St. Peter Pest Control power play. Guilty party is Logan Nelson, who takes his 3rd penalty in as many games. This one comes 17:30 into the second period. The face-off will be to the glove side of Bailey Birkin. Top group out for the Marksmen. It's a face-off that's won by Quad City as Fournier has the puck. He makes a head fake, just looking to get the puck down ice. Moore took it off of his stick. Fournier unable to get around of Taylor Best. Now Connor Fry's all the way around the kick plate. He is able to get it out by an inch. Brent Moran will take it. Backhanding to Taylor Best in the near side corner. Best will float it back. It'll be skated ahead by Oliveri. Lost the puck on a rush pass of ice, and everyone will reset. Oliveri from his own end. Saunters up ice and will curl to Brian Moore, who has the puck at the center ice face-off circle. Here's Brian Moore to the near wing. Tommy Biesinger gives it in front. Tipped on goal. Great stop by Birkin. No rebound as Birkin in the butterfly makes the stop on Brian Moore, who will hang out and give him a tap on the pads for that save. Bailey Birkin and Brent Moran have treated us to true playoff hockey that'll stand the test of any league that you see an opening round series in. Minute and 46 seconds to go here in this second period. 2-2 the score. Minute 46 to go in this middle period. If this holds, we will be tied going into the third period of every game in this series. Doesn't get more evenly matched than that. Biesinger wins the puck to Oliveri. Across for Moore and back for Oliveri at the point. He'll swing to Tommy Biesinger, lets it go. The shot blocked by Cody Walsh. Michael Moran on the puck for Quad City. Gets to the red line and shoots it in. He'll go to Chase. Moran out of his net. Will backhand beyond Don Oliveri. This will be Tanner Fraze. Feeds it off the far side boards. That'll spring Best. Best hanging on to the puck as he gets tied up by 2 Storm members. Then a hard hit delivered by Biesinger as it'll be taken by Oliveri, floating to Brian Moore at the near side boards. All the way across, chipped up ice. Oliveri has space. He fires! Birkin gets a piece of it. The rebound in the near side corner, scooped up by the Marksman. Behind the net, Best will set up Don Oliveri as he rotates to the point. Oliveri looking for a lane. Gives across as Fraze gives into the middle, looking for Moore. Clubbed up to the point. Oliveri had the puck go over his stick. 20 seconds to go on the power play and a minute to go in the period. Oliveri lays it softly up ice, but unable to catch up to it was Fraze as Seacos battles his way through to clear it all the way down. Brent Moran will set this puck on a tee as the Marksman will take it right back behind the net. 35 seconds to go in the period as we return to five-a-side hockey. Moore floats to the far side wing, and the Marksmen are offside with a face-off coming back out to the neutral zone. 28 seconds to go in the second period. Face-off right in front of the Marksman bench. Nick Mangone will come out. Brian Moore and Taylor McCloy. And this faceoff is one right to Bailey Birkin. He'll play it out. He's been liberal with playing the puck ahead. Chip down the length of the rink, and icing is waved. Why was icing waved? Puck will be taken right back behind the net. A takedown will keep going in the final 5 seconds of the period. One last rush for the Marksmen. Franti gives to the point. Lane lets it go over the crossbar, and that is where the horn will sound. For the third and final time in this series, the winner will be determined in the third period or beyond. With 40 minutes in the books, the Quad City Storm 2 and the Fayetteville Marksmen 2. Shots on goal through that period for the Marksmen, 13, and a game total of 24. For the Quad City Storm, 14, and a game total of 25. Folks, it's been the best series in the SPHL. Why wouldn't it go to the third period? We'll tell you about this second right after this.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads.
Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads.
Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's Original Double, Chicago Dog, and a Turtle Sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If you're gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. Because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksmen season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksmen hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksmen road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions.
Minutes are in the books here from Fayetteville, North Carolina. The Quad City Storm and the Fayetteville Marksmen have played each other to a 2-goal deadlock. But this has been a hockey game that has been fraught with controversy and tense moments, and it's all going to come down to the final 20 minutes, and we've seen both teams have the final push in this series. For the Marksmen, it came on Wednesday in Game 1 at Quad City. They get a 3-2 victory. For the Quad City Storm, it came last night, and they get a Game 2 victory to keep their playoff hopes alive. Second period only has 1 goal scored. It's Nick Mangone victimizing his former team after a solid rush by the Marksmen. Taylor Best and Matt McNair will get the assist on Mangone's first as a Marksman. Nick Mangone had 7 goals in the regular season, all for the Quad City Storm. And as we told you, someone who has journeyed all across the minor league hockey landscape finds himself scoring a pivotal marker for Fayetteville. Now let's talk about what the subplot of this game has been, and it has felt like the Fayetteville Marksmen versus the 4 officials. And Corey Melkert finally got a chance to address Jason Lorty directly. Lorty had skated away from both benches all game long, and finally Melkert got the opportunity to talk to him. This has been a game that has lacked consistency on the whistles, and it's affected gameplay. You're not going to go so far as to say it's affected the outcome in a tie hockey game, but it's affected the flow in the gameplay, and neither team has really been able to get into a rhythm. While the Marksmen have shown prowess on the penalty kill here tonight, they've only been afforded 2 chances on the power play, and they've been good, but they haven't put the puck in the back of the net yet. This is something to keep a sharp eye on going into the third period. Again, as we've told you, and this is the phrase used across all of sports, let the players determine the hockey game, let the players determine the outcome. We'll see if that happens, as I would imagine you're going to get a third period that's going to be much more lax. But last night, Quad City took a pair of penalties in the third period. The Marksmen may look for one more chance on special teams here tonight, trying to execute. Once again, Bailey Birkin and Brent Moran, solid. Birkin was tweaked after allowing the goal to Nick Mangold. It looked like it was a concern with his lower body where he may have taken a stick and just got stung. He stays in the game. He's been a gem for Quad City. Meanwhile, Brent Moran gets a better defensive showing in front of him in that second period, but doing his job and doing it quite well. Just great goaltending for both of these two teams in the opening round of the playoffs. Whichever group advances, regardless of who they play in the next series, they're going to have to tangle with very, very good goaltending. And that doesn't just stop with tonight's starters. Jason Pawlowski is 5-0 since returning from his stint in the ECHL. And Kevin Reesop was 1-1 against the Marksmen in their series here. Reesop logged 9 wins for Quad City during the regular season. We'll pause for these messages from our corporate partners. Coming back on the other side, we'll bring you into the broadcast booth for our Ask the Voice segment. This is Marksman Hockey.
We have spiders on every corner outside our house.
Okay, I'll call someone to take care of it.
Baby, we have fire ants all over the yard.
All righty, I'll call someone else to take care of that.
Baby, these mosquitoes, you have got to go.
Here we go again.
One call to St. Peter Pest Control provides all these services. Total pest protection for one low monthly payment. At St. Peter Pest Control, we send all your bugs to see St. Peter.
At Carolina's Dentist and Spring Lake Oral Surgery, we believe in creating a positively different experience.
We are proud to serve Eastern North Carolina, including Fayetteville, Spring Lake, and Rayford.
We use the best in dental technique and technology to make Carolina's Dentist your one-stop shop for quality dental care and oral care.
Book your appointment today to come experience the Carolina's Dentist difference.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads.
Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads.
Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's Original Double, Chicago Dog, and a Turtle Sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If we're gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce, because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksman season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksmen hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksmen road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions.
Welcome back to Fayetteville, North Carolina. Drew Blevins with you in the broadcast booth. Time to turn your attention to our Ask the Voice segment, where we do our best to answer your questions about the Fayetteville Marksmen and the game of hockey. If you want to have one of your questions answered on a future edition of Ask the Voice, all you have to do is email me at dblevins@marksmanhockey.com with your name, where you're listening from, and a good question about the game of hockey or the Fayetteville Marksmen. Only one question tonight, and it comes from Jim, who is listening in Red Springs, North Carolina. And Jim wants to know, game on the stick, clear shot to the net, who do you want taking the shot? And this is a loaded question, but I'm going to go with two answers. If you can get him free, Brian Moore has the best release on this team. Pinpoint accuracy, and he's the guy to get the ball rolling offensively tonight. That's the guy that you really want to get the puck to. The other guy that I think is going to play a pivotal role in this finish is Taylor Best. He has been the most consistent scorer for the Marksmen all year long. An all-rookie team member, someone who led the Marksmen in scoring as a rookie, finished 13th in the league in overall scoring. And I think that line has been so good for the Marksmen tonight. They've been the group that's created the energy. The key is right there. And if you want to know how big getting Brian Moore and Taylor McCloy back was, just look at the game flow of that period. Because Moore is the one to score at the end of the first, but the shift that comes right before Nick Mangone's goal is Moore with Best and McCloy. And as I told you in the broadcast early in that second period, you're going to lean on that line late. Corey Melkert is playing a long-term game here, and expect him to keep hammering that group, especially if this game stays tied as we go down the stretch of this third period. But it's Brian Moore, Taylor Best for me. The beautiful thing about the Fayetteville Marksmen and the real strength about this team is how much depth they have and how many different players can score. I mean, just look at it. Tommy Biesinger has put big pucks in the back of the net. Drake Glover was tied for the league lead in game winners at the end of the season. Tanner Fraze has time and time again scored big goals, notably on the power play. And then you look at the point. Don Oliveri has been someone who has shown off offensively in the recent games. Andrew Lane is having a fantastic playoffs to this point. He was the one who had the shot that was tipped in by Glover in Wednesday's Game 1 winner. So there are offensive weapons all across the board for the Marksmen, and I think this is a group that is going to rely and lean on that depth as much as they can to get the job done. So thank you to Jim for his question on our Ask the Voice segment. If you want to have one of your questions answered on a future edition of Ask the Voice, all you have to do is email me at dblevins, that's DBLEVINS, at marksmanhockey.com with your name, where you're listening from, good question about hockey, or the Fayetteville Marksmen. We'll go around the league right after this.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads.
Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads.
Sometimes the guy needs a Freddy's Original Double, Chicago Dog, and a Turtle Sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If it's gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce, because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksmen season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksmen hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksmen road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions.
We welcome you back inside the Crown Coliseum. Let's go for a quick spin around the SPHL. Only one game in action right now. It's the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs as the 8th seed against the number 1 seed Knoxville Ice Bears. Roanoke has a 2-0 lead through 20 minutes of play. Goal scored by Nick DeVito and Travis Armstrong as the Rail Yard Dogs look to send it back to Knoxville for a pivotal Game 3 tomorrow afternoon. Folks, it all comes down to the final 20 minutes between Quad City and Fayetteville. Puck drop is next.
Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksmen season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksmen hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksmen road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions.
For the third time in this series, we are knotted up between the Quad City Storm and the Fayetteville Marksmen heading into the third period. These two teams have scored an even amount of non-empty net goals in this series. One team has 1 power play goal, one team has 2. Shots on goal, mostly even through this hockey game. It does not get more evenly matched. And it will come down to the final period of this 4 versus 5 seed matchup in the SPHL playoffs. No carryover penalties and or power plays here in this third period. McCloy, Best, Moore, Hoffman, Harvey, the 5 to start for Fayetteville. Puck is dropped, and we are underway with the final period of regulation of this opening round series. Marksmen get to the puck in their own end. The centering pass will be taken ahead by Best. Feeds the near wing. This is Brian Moore. Makes a head fake as he finagles his way around of Cody Walsh. Centers the puck, but the pass was deflected by Walsh as Moore will go behind the net. This puck squirts up the near side boards to Taylor Price, and Quad City's out 3-on-2. Dumped in for Ben Tupero to go chase it. He's beat out to the puck by Harvey, who will find Taylor Best with it. He'll feed it right off of Connor Fries. This puck is still in zone. Fries centers, the passing lane taken away by Harvey, but he was unable to clear it beyond the blue line as Fournier backhands to the far side corner. A pass for Fries rolls off of his forehand as Peyton Franti turns, and he's got a lane. He's chopped down from behind. We'll keep going here. The far side boards, Logan Nelson hanging on to the puck here, trying to work his way around run man. He cannot. Biesinger will give to Harrison Harper, and he'll rim it all the way in as he was rocked by Michael Moran. The far side corner boards, a centering pass taken off the outside of the net. Wraparound chance for the Marksman, fed in front. Here's a wrist shot off of his skate on the way through and wide. Picked up by Connor Fries, and he'll just pitch it to center, where it'll be Don Oliveri back to receive it. Oliveri sweeps to the near side wing. The pass was well behind the intended recipient, Franti. Marksman reset at center. FX Girard touches up ice as it's given into the middle for Franti. Looking for a lane. He's unable to get the shot off. Fournier onto the puck for Quad City. Flips it up in the air. Oliveri catches, settles, and throws it in on goal. Birkin will knock it free for Tristan Theriault. Theriault sends to the near side boards. Cole Golka skates through a check and dumps it in. Oliveri back to retrieve, bracing for contact, has his defensive partner, who is Harper, and he'll curl all the way up ice. With speed is Matt McNair. He'll drop for Glover, who gives right ahead for McNair. Working on David Branchick, Matt McNair spinning as he'll give it off to the far side wing. That's FX Girard. Curled it up into the skates of Jarrett Cupp as McNair fires wide of the near side post. It'll be picked up by the Marksman as a hard hit delivered on Glover, and Quad City gets it out. On the far wing, this is Shane Bennett. Could be a 2-on-1. Bennett fires off of the defenseman who was diving back to register the block. That was Hoffman, and it'll be skated up ice here by the Marksman. Curled in by Glover, but he lost the puck to Tommy Sikos. A headman pass for Taylor Price. He'll be watched closely by Harvey. Fires. Moran didn't have to make a play on that puck as it was over the crossbar. Everybody resets for Quad City as they touch up their onside. Sikos driving the net front, curls, fires. Moran flush on the ice, makes the save. He'll cover. It's a good stop by Brent Moran on an early test. Tommy Sikos loves that move. He is a low curling center, which means he'll go all the way to the bottom of the face-off circles before he peels toward the net. He's so good at understanding where space is. And he's an asset for this Storm group. Played a good series as well. Hasn't registered points, but has done little things right. Pass to Silva, who will feed it down the far side boards. Off-angle shot punched away by Moran into the far side corner. Price knocked off the puck this time as the Marksmen begin the breakout up the far side boards. Line held by Silva with Miles Harvey tracking the puck here. Behind the net, Harvey spins to his forehand side, puts it into the skates of McCloy, turned over. Dupereau fires, he scores! Ben Dupereau takes advantage on the turnover, and Quad City takes the early third period lead. Goal comes 3 minutes and 12 seconds into the third period. Dupereau with his second of the series, and this is a big one. Marksmen are going to need to find one here in the third period. Where does it come from? We'll see. Oliveri gives to Harper, who buries his head and looks up ice. Sends it down the near boards, batted out by Silva. It is played legally according to the far side referee. Everyone digging after the puck in the near side corner. Marksmen have it for a moment up the near side boards to the point. Harper feeds it off of his own man as it's curled to the middle. Taken here by Moore, who will give to Harper across for Oliveri. His shot tipped on the way through and curled to the far corner. Silva escorted there by Tommy Biesinger. Biesinger knocked from his feet. It's another hard hit's delivered. Oliveri takes it. He winds and fires a slap shot caught by Birkin. 16:09 to go in the third period. 3-2 Quad City. Face-off will be to Birkin's glove side. Fans here trying to spur on their marksmen to victory. The road teams have taken every game in this series so far. It's a face-off that is won by the Storm into the far side corner. Walsh wipes it around to the near side hash marks as the line is held by Best. He gets tied up but gets the puck to McCloy. Played behind the net as Derek Louis-Jean will cut it off for Quad City. Up the near boards, he'll find Golka. Back up for Louis-Jean, who will drive in 2-on-1. Centers the puck for Bennett. Holding, walked back behind the net. Bennett now centers, looking for Louis-Jean. He's rocked back behind the net, and the Marksmen survive a good rush up ice. Hard takedown here. This will be a penalty on Louis-Jean for interference. So the Marksmen will have a chance to tie on the St. Peter Pest Control power play as this penalty will come 4:24 into the third. There's also immediate timeout looming in 36 seconds. So theoretically, the Marksmen could run their top unit for the entirety of this power play. This is a pivotal moment in this hockey game. Draw is won by the Marksmen to the point. Oliveri gives to Brian Moore. He's got space around of Sova. He shoots! Birkin got a piece of it with the shoulder as Moore was an inch away from tying the game. Brian Moore picks up the loose puck, sweeps it to Oliveri, who one touches to Biesinger at the far circle. Back behind the net is Taylor Best with Tanner Fraze posted up in front. Biesinger walks to the point. Oliveri holding on to it, lofts it through traffic. It hits Fraze and will be taken by Fries off the far boards and down the length of the rink. Brent Moran squared to shoot a pass to Brian Moore. Instead, he will let Oliveri be the one to take it. Don Oliveri sauntering up the ice. Will drop it back for Tommy Biesinger, who will cross to Brian Moore. Back for Biesinger, they're in. Biesinger rims it all the way around. Moore awaiting it there. Touches to Fraze, who will give it up to the point. Oliveri controls to Biesinger on the far side. Penalty kill resetting into a diamond with a minute gone by. In the man advantage for the Marksmen. Best to the point. This is Moore. Touches into the middle. Biesinger was driving the net. The pass behind him. He'll find it up near the blue line. Cross ice pass tipped. Moore unable to hold the line. Oliveri has it at the red line. Everybody touching back up. Marksmen are offside. A tight play right along the blue line will give us a whistle and a pause. 14:22 to go in the third period. Quad City with a lead, 3-2.
Marky?
Carolina's Dentists offers the best in oral care and technology.
Hope you're brushing twice a day like we discussed. And don't forget to make that 6-month appointment, okay? We'd like to keep those pretty white teeth looking good for you.
Come experience positively different dentistry at Carolina's Dentist, the official dentist of the Fayetteville Marksmen.
14:22 to go in the third period. Ben Dupereau right now has the game-winning goal. As the Quad City Storm look to hang on to a third period lead and advance to the semifinals for the first time in franchise history. There are 47 seconds left in a Marksman power play, as the face-off will come out to neutral ice. And that top unit is going to be right back out of the power play for the Marksmen. Reconfigured, albeit. As Brian Moore locks up with Joe Sova. This draw won by the Marksmen. His Best will head into his own end to pick up the puck. Marksman looking for a clean zone entry here as Oliveri will drop for Brian Moore. Crosses to Biesinger, who gives right back for Moore. Marksmen are in and they're onside. Moore sets up from the far point. His shot deflected on the way through. He was looking for a tip from Best on the drive. Quad City takes the puck. They'll clear out to center off the stick of Brian Moore. That'll save a little time. 15 seconds to go on the man advantage for the Marksmen. Moore looking up ice. Makes one step to the outside to get around to Fries. Feeds the far wing. Here's a pass all the way ahead. Looking for Moore. Stretches too far for him. Quad City unable to get it out cleanly this time. Second effort will bounce it out just across the blue line as we return to even strength. Derek Louis-Jean out of the box. Michael Moran to Connor Fries. This pass is intercepted. Here come the Marksmen. They may have numbers if they hurry. It's Jarrett Cupp down the near side wing. He centers in front. This is touched back to the point and intercepted. Backhanded all the way up ice for Tristan Theriault to chase. He's got it just across the attacking blue line. Far boards. He'll dump it in. Taylor Best gives it to the far side wing. This is knocked up ice. Best will come back to grab it. Finding Jarrett Cupp on the near side boards. Cupp right up the near wing. Jarrett Cupp all the way across the ice, and the Marksmen are offside. 13:01 to go in this third period. 3-2 Quad City leading. Marksmen have yet to register a shot on goal here in this third period. It almost looks like a carbon copy of yesterday's contest. Marksmen cannot afford to lose. There is no tomorrow for either of these groups. This is it. This is a face-off that's won by Quad City. Louis-Jean plays it back for Cody Walsh all the way to the far boards. This is Dupereau. Backhands to Walsh, who looks up ice. Finds Taylor Price in the near side corner. Price gives it in front. Moran sealing to the near post, makes the save. Cleared ahead, and the Marksmen will look to get it out. Just chipped up the far side boards. Quad City takes it. They'll dump it all the way down as Sikos got hammered on the end wall. Jarrett Cupp will hang on to the puck here for the Marksmen. Both teams showing signs of fatigue here late. Cupp trying to organize. He'll give for Andrew Lane, who starts things up to the far side wing for Peyton Franti. Franti will give it back here as the Marksmen look to push it up ice. This is going to be icing against Fayetteville. 12:13 to go in the third period, and precious time ticking away with another D-zone draw coming for the Marksmen. This face-off will go to the blocker side of Brent Moran. Shinkarik will tow in to take the draw against Peyton Franti. Franti wins it to the far side corner. That's where the Marksmen will pick it up and start the charge ahead. Steered up ice by the defenseman Andrew Lane, who will chip it in and go to grab it for himself. Lane curls into the middle. Here's a move to the front. Swept out by Quad City. A stupendous defensive play will spring a chance. Golka fires. Moran off of his glove, looking for the rebound. He wasn't able to smother it. Taken into the near side corner. Shane Bennett is rocked, giving it to the point. Theriault now for Shinkarik. Shoots it off the skirting of the net. Bennett will rake it off and keep the play going to the point. Branchik now fires. His shot deflects wide on the way through. Picked up by the Marksmen and floated all the way out beyond center. Branchik going back for it. Icing will be waived here. Bailey Birkin wants to know why. And so does the rest of the Quad City bench, and quite frankly, so do I. Branchik hanging on to the puck in the far side face-off circle. Sends it all the way up ice. It'll be steered here by Oliveri to the near side wing. Headman pass off the stick of Taylor Best. Birkin will set it on a tee for Joe Sova. Sova to the far side wing and Michael Moran. A weak pass, but it makes its way to Fries, who touches ahead for Sova, looking to center, but had the puck sticked away from him, and now the Marksmen may have a break. Down the far side wing, McCloy will just 9-iron it into the zone. Best is the first one there. Lifts it behind the net. A bouncing puck will be taken by Quad City. Now centered, intercepted, and the Storm get it out. Logan Nelson back one-on-one against his man. Nelson toe dragging, gets through, but fans on the shot. Harrison Harper back defending. Michael Moran, the far side corner, lays it off the in wall to Tommy Sikos. He'll stick handle for a moment, trying to settle, but he turns it over. Marksman will backhand it out to center. Walsh intercepts at the red line, and he'll club it all the way back in. Nearing the halfway point of this third period, Quad City leading 3-2. Backhanded to the far wing, this is Oliveri. Lifts it in over the top of Birkin's net. It lands right on the kick plate and is cleared all the way down. This will be icing against Quad City. 10:09 to go in the third period. The The Marksmen down a goal, needing to tie to keep their playoff hopes alive. Face-off will be right to Bailey Birkin's blocker side. Face-off is won by Quad City as Louis Jean will dig right back behind the net. Derek Louis Jean spins away to Cody Walsh, who will try to chip it up ice. The pass is cut off by Cup. He'll feed the far side wing, where Matt McNair will dump it in as he's bumped by Louis Jean. Bailey Birkin trying to help his own cause as Cup shoots it right into the middle. Here's a chance for the Marksmen. A rolling puck, and Taylor Price backhands it out to the red line. Marksmen reset in the form of Andrew Lane. Lane around his man to the far side boards. Gets around of Louis Jean, but loses the puck to Cody Walsh. He'll pressure him. Walsh knocked off of his feet as Lane is on top of him. Everyone trying to dig this puck free, and it will be whistled as it is under Cody Walsh, and that'll take us to the under 10 media timeout. 9:27 to go in the third period here in the Sand Hills. 3-2, Quad City leads.
Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksmen hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksmen road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions.
Fayetteville Marksmen being outshot in this third period by a clip of 6-1. 9:27 to go in the final frame of regulation. Quad City on a goal from Ben Dupereau has the lead. If the result holds, the Quad City Storm will advance to their first league semifinals in franchise history and their first playoff appearance. The Fayetteville Marksmen have trended upward all year long. They're going to need a last gasp. This pass to the near side wing, cleared only to the red line where the Marksmen will control. Tanner Fraze gets around Michael Moran and will dump it in as he's bumped by Louis Jean. Quad City looking to break it out, intercepted. Here's a drive wide of Birkin, a takedown as Moran got tangled with Tommy Biesinger, and Harrison Harper will take the puck for the Marksmen. Harper to the near side wing, and Peyton Franti sized up by Price, forcing him to dump it in as Walsh will flip it all the way up in the air. Now a foot race. Marksman will win it. It's intercepted. A chance for Dupereau, and he scores. Ben Dupereau twice in the period. This one is insurance. Quad City leads 4-2. Goal comes 11:09 into the third period. And Ben Dupereau, who coming into this series only had 4 goals in the regular season, forces a turnover and has scored twice. So the Marksmen will have to hustle. Down the far side boards, Dupereau stands up his man. It's dumped in and the Storm will take it. Joe Sova looking up ice, will knock it ahead to Taylor Price, dumped all the way around the boards, taken to the far side wing. Marksman will get it to Best, who backhands as he was looking for the charging Brian Moore. Into the near corner now. The Marksman will drift right back behind of Brent Moran. 8:25 to go in the third period as McCloy will bring it up ice. Taylor McCloy ahead of the blue line, fires a wrist shot off a stick on the way through, high off the inboard dasher. Given all the way up as a bouncing puck will be settled by Cole Golka. He's unable to get it out cleanly as Moore pins himself in the near sideboards. Sova could not get it around the outstretched arms of Taylor McCloy. Finally, Quad City is out. Golka down the far sideboards, holds on to the puck, rotates beyond the top of the far face-off circle. Golka hanging on to it, feeds the far side wing for Branchik, tied up in his skates. He'll dump it below the goal line. Shinkarik going to chase it there. The Marksmen are the team to peel away from it in the far corner. Brought all the way up ice. Golka loses possession of the puck. It'll be taken here by Tommy Biesinger. Biesinger settles along the red line. He'll drive in for himself. Tommy Biesinger can't negotiate his way around David Branchick. Into the far side corner it goes. Biesinger had his stick lifted, stolen by Logan Nelson, slides by his man, 2-on-2. Here comes Quad City. Logan Nelson rips it, kicked away by Brent Moran into the near side boards. Stick is lifted, and the Marksmen will take the puck to the far side corner. Biesinger will have it, 7:15 to go in the third period. The Marksmen need a pair. Given to the far side wing, that's Biesinger once again, stolen away from him. Quad City will revert into their own end. A headman pass off the near sideboards will be touched all the way down by Connor Fries, and Jarrett Cupp will be the man to retrieve for Fayetteville with south of 7 minutes to go in this third period. Cupp looking up ice, steps into a pass that's tipped. The Marksmen are unable to get this one out cleanly. Cupp loses possession as Seacos will give low to Dupereau the man of the hour. Ben Dupereau is dropped, but Tommy Seacos is there as puck support. 3-on-3, they battle in the near side corner. Precious time ticking down. The Marksmen come away with the puck. Cupp feeds the far wing. It's Tanner Fraze who will turn back with it. Fraze backhands all the way ahead toward Taylor McCloy. This rolls off his forehand. Marksmen stay on side as Fraze will turn it toward the net. The shot blocked. Price unable to get it around his man as everybody trying to settle the puck. Derek Louis-Jean hanging on to it here for Quad City. He's bumped once, gets away from it, and sends it to Taylor Price. Pitchforks it ahead. It's another breakaway. A chance for Dupereau on the backhand. This time Moran gets the better of him and will hold. .6:05 to go in the third period. Frustration written across the faces of the Fayetteville Marksmen. It'll take a Herculean effort, but we have seen it before from this group. Face off to the glove side of Moran. Shinkarik will take it against Peyton Franti. It's a draw won by Shinkarik to the point over the stick of Sova. He'll dump it back in as everyone touches up. Under 6 to go in the third period. Jarrett Cupp behind a Brent Moran. Headmans to the far side wing. That's Franti. Loses possession. Quad City's back ahead of the attacking blue line. Off the near side boards, Andrew Lane, the first back, will leave it for Cupp. He looks up ice down the near side wing. It's Moore. He's back. Fires. Birkin with a big save. And the rebound picked up by Fries. Backhanded off the far boards. The Marksmen hold the line. Shot toward the net. Fournier blocks it. And he'll slide to Cole Golka up the near side boards. Golka dumps it in behind a Brent Moran. Connor Fries going to chase it. It'll be Franti to scoot back to pick it up. Peyton Franti curling ahead. He'll give in to the middle. This is Best. Lays it forward for Franti. The pass blocked. Best gets it right back as he curls to the point. Driving in here, looking for a shooting lane. Harvey's bid kicked out by Birkin. Miles Harvey unable to hold the line. Odd man rush for Quad City if they hurry. It's Nelson back with Terrio. He pulls the trigger for himself and misses high and wide. We'll go to a timeout at the next whistle as we're under 5 minutes to go in the game. Dumped in by the Marksman. Logan Walsh will take it in the near side boards. Sends it all the way ahead for Taylor Price behind the net. Price the first one in. Matched up by Harvey. Price to the far side half wall. Dumps it in off the back glass. It'll be taken by the Marksman as Tommy Seacos engages his man. Everyone charging after the puck. It's knocked free to Biesinger. Curls it off the skates of McCloy. It will make it to the near side wing. Now McCloy back. Taylor McCloy splits the defense. He's got it. Lifts it onto Birkin, who makes a huge save on the partial breakaway. The far side boards dumped behind the net. This is McCloy again, escorted to the end wall as Tommy Seacos will take the puck. Up the far side boards. This one is out. 4:10 to go in the third period. Marksmen need a pair to tie. Near side half wall. Marksman into the zone and quickly right back out as Oliveri will turn back to retrieve this one. Shinkarik watching him closely. Oliveri holding off Shinkarik with one arm. Shinkarik wins the puck away from him to Derek Louis-Jean at center. Dumped in. Moran will settle. Oliveri with a long look up ice. 3:45 to go in the third period. Oliveri feeds the far side boards. This is given into the middle, and the Marksmen have it. Glover hanging on to it as he lifts it ahead for Best. Best wraps it, tried to tuck, and Fournier got in the way on the far side goal post. This puck bounces all the way ahead to Bennett. He's unable to get it out cleanly. The Marksmen send it below the goal line. Fayetteville will have it in the form of Taylor Best behind the net, had his stick lifted, and Quad City sends it off the near glass. This will go all the way down. Will it make the goal line? It will. Icing is waved as Bennett beats it out. 3:10 to go in the third period. A headman pass to the near wing, Moore. All the way across. Settled by Best. Setting up Fraze for a one-timer. Pass intercepted by Logan Nelson. Nelson drives, fires off the defenseman who is in front. And now just thrown back toward the net by Fries. Caught by Brent Moran. And that will take us to a whistle. 2:55 to go in the third period. Quad City looking to lock up a first-round series win. They lead 4-2.
Marky?
Carolina's Dentist offers the best in oral care and technology.
Hope you're brushing twice a day like we discussed. And don't forget to make that 6-month appointment, okay? We'd like to keep those pretty white teeth looking good for you.
Come experience positively different dentistry at Carolina's Dentist, the official dentist of the Fayetteville Marksmen.
So here it is, 2:55 to go in the third period. The Quad City Storm are less than 3 minutes away from their first playoff series win in franchise history. It is a draw that is won by the Marksmen behind a Brent Moran, given to the far side boards, where it'll be Derek Louis-Jean descended into the far side corner. Quad City is going to be content just to run off clock if they can manage to do that. Here's a centering pass. Moran throws the glove side leg pad out and makes the save. 2:30 to go in the third period. Taken behind the net, and this will be melted by Moran. No! It comes right back out, and the Marksmen will have it going into the attacking zone. Brent Moran stepping out toward the bench. The pass is intercepted, and everybody will regroup for the Marksmen. Brought right back ahead as Price will turn with the puck, and we'll get a whistle on a hand pass. This face-off should come back out to neutral ice on a hand pass that was called on the Marksman. So everyone tries to negotiate their own way. Brent Moran penned in the net. 2:07 to go in the third period, and the Marksmen need 2 to tie. Draw won by Quad City. Be skated ahead by Fournier, who will dump it in around to Oliveri, who will get a shove in to allow Cup to pick up the puck. Leaves it off the end wall, a takedown here. This will be a penalty, and the Marksmen will have a chance on the power play late in this game. Golka is the guilty party. It'll be 2 for tripping. Penalty comes 18:06 into the third period, and a timeout called by Corey Melkert. This could end up being a 6-on-4 advantage for the Marksmen. And a hard charge to the end. There was a 2-2 hockey game entering this third period. Taylor Price and Tristan Theriault opened the scoring for Quad City. Brian Moore gets one late in the first period to take us to the first period intermission at 2-1. Nick Mangone tied the hockey game for the Marksmen midway through, but Ben Dupereau, with a pair of goals in the third period, has given Quad City a 2-goal lead. Face-off will be to the glove side of Bailey Birkin, who has been a hero in this one. It is a 6-on-4 power play as the Marksmen have pulled Brent Moran. Empty net as this one is spun off of a helmet, I believe, and Biesinger will settle for the Marksmen. 100 seconds remain in the game. Moore tees it up, tipped on top of the net, and it stays out miraculously. Now here's Fournier, unable to get around of Oliveri. Backhands all the way across for Biesinger, who centers for best. Back to the point it goes. This is Brian Moore to Tommy Biesinger. Biesinger looking, sends it into the middle, tipped over top the net again, as it was McCloy lurking in front. Now Best settles the puck flat across for McCloy, gives it up for Don Oliveri at the point. Sends to Biesinger on the far side wing. Biesinger pulls the trigger. Birkin says no. Brian Moore has the rebound. It's a shooting gallery for the Marksmen in the 6-on-4 advantage. Now Biesinger across McCloy. Sweeps it off the far post. The rebound loose, and Birkin makes the save! It was a gaping 4x6 for the Marksman captain. Off the post, and Bailey Birkin finds the rebound. And that save might just seal this one for Quad City. 58 seconds to go in the third period, and Bailey Birkin comes up big one more time. Tommy Sikos lined up to take the draw. He'll be removed from the circle. So McCloy will now go against Taylor Price. McCloy kicks it back for Biesinger, who sets up Don Oliveri. Back for Tommy Biesinger on the near wing. Biesinger below the goal line to McCloy, who finds Biesinger on the saucer pass. 45 seconds to go. Teed up from the point, blocked on the way through, cleared off the far boards, but not out. Oliveri resets to the near wing for Biesinger. Gives into the middle. Tipped. Birkin says no. The rebound behind the net. 30 seconds to go in this third period. All the way to the point. Oliveri tees it up. Claps it and lets it go. Wide of the near side post. Now a wrap chance for the Marksmen. Taken care of by Louis Jean. Swept all the way down. This is a free clear. 20 seconds remaining in the third period of this one. The Quad City Storm standing along their bench, 15 seconds to go. One more rush up the ice for the Marksmen on a desperation heave. Into the near side corner. Marksmen lose their footing. Swept all the way across. One-timer, here it comes. Birkin punches it out. 4 seconds to go, and for the first time in franchise history, the Quad City Storm will advance to the SPHL semifinals. The final score from the Crown Coliseum in Fayetteville, North Carolina, the Quad City Storm 4 and the Fayetteville Marksmen 2. It is a 2-1 series win for the Quad City Storm in their first playoff appearance in franchise history. They will get the job done, and they will be going to the SPHL semifinals with an opponent to be determined later this weekend. For the Fayetteville Marksmen, the finality of it all will set in the few passing moments that remain with this group on the ice, as they will await one of those time-honored traditions of handshakes after a playoff series. Bailey Birkin, the netminder, has already headed down the tunnel. And this one will sting for a while. 4-2 the final. We'll be right back after these messages on Marksman Postgame to close this one and close the season. As the Fayetteville Marksmen fall to the Quad City Storm 4-2, Game 3, this opening round series.
Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksman season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksmen hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksmen road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions.
There are never any words that can cool the sting to a playoff loss. And as will happen for 7 of the 8 teams in this end-of-season tournament, there will be a crushing finality to it all. It will all come to a grinding halt at the end of an evening one weekend. And unfortunately, this go-around, it comes to an end for the Fayetteville Marksmen before anyone else. A record-setting season for this group does not end in a championship, but does end with a lot of hope for the future. This was a team that had 40 regular season wins, 82 standings points, an opening round playoff victory, but were unable to complete the job in games 2 and 3 at home as the road team takes every game in this playoff series. Let's put this game on reset for you. The scoring is opened up by Taylor Price, his first goal of the series. Finally getting an opportunity to put the puck in the back of the net. The former Marksman victimizes his old team from back in the 17-18 season. And Tristan Theriault would add another late in the first period to make it 2-0. And just as it looked like Quad City was going to take this one in a cakewalk, Brian Moore scores from an off angle to make it 2-1. Then in the second period, Nick Mangone against his former team off of a strong line rush. Picks up the puck on loose change in the slot and puts it in the back of the net. The fans will cheer one more time for Don Oliveri, soaking it all in as the veteran defenseman has one more look around Fayetteville this season. In the third period, Ben Dupereau was the one to take over the hockey game, scoring what would be the game-winning goal 3 minutes and 12 seconds into the third period. Dupereau would add insurance 11:09 into the third, and that would be all she wrote. So the Fayetteville Marksmen are unable to find offense in the final period of regulation play. Final statistics for you in this one. The Quad City Storm end with 36 shots on goal as they come up with 11 in the third period. The Fayetteville Marksmen can only muster 6 for a game total of 30. Both teams go 0 for on the power play. Quad City ends the hockey game going 0 for 4 on the man advantage. The Fayetteville Marksmen in the hockey game going 0 for 4 on the man advantage. Our 3 stars are brought to you by Bubba's 33. You can visit them in the Westwood Shopping Center. Food for all, Bubba's 33. Third star of this hockey game is the former Marksman Taylor Price, who opened up the scoring in this one for the Quad City Storm. The second star goes to Bailey Birkin, who has a 34-save performance on 36 shots. And the first star goes to Ben Dupereau, scored the game-winning goal and added the insurance on a breakaway midway through the third period. Folks, there is no way to take away the sting of a playoff loss and the finality of it all. There will be no more hockey games in Fayetteville, North Carolina until October of this year. And while the offseason now begins for the Fayetteville Marksmen, what memories we will have of this group that brought hockey back with a vengeance to the Sandhills of North Carolina. 40 regular season wins, 82 regular season standings points, both franchise records that are poised to stand for quite some time. The Marksmen were only the 4th team in SPHL history to reach 40 victories in a single season, and for first-year head coach Corey Melkert, this brings a lot of hope and a bright future to the market for SPHL hockey coming up next season. Fans, it has been an honor and a pleasure to come over the airwaves and bring you each and every Marksman game this season. As we sign off, as we always do, we hope you enjoyed this season as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Thank you so much for tuning in on the Marksman Radio Network, on Hockey TV, and for coming to Marksman games throughout the course of the year. Until October, we hope you enjoy your summer. And as always, fear the fox.